Microphone's on, press that button, and we are live. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. Let us know if you can hear us and see us okay, as I've been having all sorts of technical issues over the last couple of months, but hopefully it's all working fine. Thank you very much for letting me know. We have a 4-player tutorial, playthrough, and review of Orloj, the Prague Astronomical clock. This is not a sponsored video, so the publisher has kindly given me a review copy of this game, but we're not being paid any money tonight, which means at the end of this video, we are going to have a round-the-table discussion of what we think about the game. Me, Chris, and Rob have played it this afternoon. We learned how to play it from the rulebook. Rob's had a quick look at the rulebook.
A very quick
look at the rulebook. So it'll be Rob's first game, our second game. So bear that in mind as we talk about it. If you're watching this video live, thank you very much for joining us. And what I will say with these live playthroughs is certainly if we get any rules wrong, please let us know. Please jump on the chat and tell us that we've got a rule wrong. Because this is not a sponsored playthrough video, I haven't done all of the usual preparation that I normally do. I've done more than some, but yeah, I've not gone to the same extents that I do for the sponsored playthroughs. And even if we make a play mistake in the game, like Rob forgets to spend his money or something like that, again, please let us know. We will try our best to get the rules as accurate as possible and show them how the game plays. If you're watching this video back afterwards and you just want to hear what we think about the game, there will be a timestamp in the video. You can skip to the end and yeah, there will be a round the table discussion. I also wanted to give a shout out to Stella and Tarrant from Meeple University. They haven't finished it yet, but they are uploading a sort of rules overview video, which hopefully will go live this weekend. So if you want to just get a kind of overview of the rules, they will have done one of their videos for that. But unlike the normal playthrough videos that we do, we're going to do a full teach at the start. Strap in. I don't know how long it's going to take. Probably not. Well, I don't know. Because this is quite a heavy game. It's quite a heavy game, but we learnt it this afternoon. And I have to say, the rulebook was very good. We didn't really have any problems with the rulebook. I had one quick question, which I have asked the publisher, and the answer that I got was the answer that I thought it was anyway. So yeah, the rulebook it gets Paul's seal of approval just from looking at it. So, what are we doing? Shall we have a look at the theme? Because apparently there's a theme in these Euro games.
You what?
From the heart of Prague's old town, the ancient astronomical clock, known as Orloj, marks the passage of time with its intricate mechanism and enigmatic figures, a marvel of medieval technology that still endures to this day. The astronomical dial, which is the outer bit. No, this bit. This bit's the astronomical dial. It's the oldest part of the clock, dates back to 1410, but the game is set around 1865 when the calendar, painted by Joseph Maines, and the apostle moving figures were added to the clock. From their workshop, each player will construct the signs of the zodiac and the calendar months, as well as the images of the apostles. With each construction, you will be one step closer to completing this masterpiece, a symbol of the city of Prague. And if you've never been to Prague, go. It's a lovely city. And if you do go, you absolutely have to see the astronomical clock because it is there and it is one of the most important things to see. We have done most of the setup for you. I'm not going to go into full detail of the setup, but we have the astronomical clock here. And if you don't know anything about this game, this bit rotates and this bit rotates. And there is a hole through everything where this dobber goes and that stops it all flying off. So yes, we have bits that rotate on there. We have some objective tiles, which were randomized. So that's it for the game. We have the reward tiles, which were also randomized. We've got these workshop cards. These are shuffled and 3 of them go there. Over here, we have 3 of the large stained glass windows. These were randomized as well. We have 3 blue scrolls, which were randomized. We got some other scrolls that are randomized. And we have the main clock here. So if I just press this button here, you'll see that this is the main clock. This is what we're supposed to be building over the course of the game. And you'll notice that 5 of these are already face down. Should it be 5?
Should we say 4?
It's 4.
It's 4 plus 1.
It's 4 plus 1.
It's 4 plus 1. Yes, it's 4 plus 1.
Yeah.
Right. So 5 of them are face down. We can't build those, but these are the bits. Excuse me. These are the bits we need to build, and these bits are over here. So one of the things we're going to be doing in the game is moving this hammer around, and wherever the hammer ends up, we can build one of the pieces next to it, and you'll spend resources, move that into here. That's one of the things that you're going to be doing in the game. The other thing you're going to be doing in the game is over here, which is building the zodiac part. This works in a similar way. You'll move the hammer around and you're building these zodiac pieces into the middle bit here. Now, the end of the game is triggered in one of two ways. Either the clock gets finished. Now, is it the clock or is it... Which bit of the clock is it? Is it all of it or is it just...
This bit.
I think it's just that bit.
Could be wrong.
If you know the answer to any of the questions we have, please put them in the chat. Because you might be able to give me an answer before I find it. So the game will end at the end of a round in which the last calendar dial has been constructed. That's this.
Yeah.
So it's just these. You don't need to have placed these for the game to end.
Okay.
But there is also something that we like to call Roostergeddon.
Used to get.
Rob named it Roostergeddon this afternoon. But basically what we have is we have a board up here. Let me know if the video is too bright or too dark. I can adjust that. But we have a board up here, and there are different tiles that you can put on the board. We're using this tile, and it basically means that this rooster starts off on space 5. Now, when one of two things happen, the rooster's going to move to the right, and when it goes to here, we have Roostergeddon. And essentially, it resets, and it's going to reset to 5, and then we do Roostergeddon again, and then it goes to 3, and then it goes to 3, and then it's the end of the game. Okay. So either this is completed, or this round marker effectively gets to the end. I say it's a round marker. Rounds are not of a fixed length of time because only two things can trigger the rooster moving to the right. There's some end of game scoring at the end of the game, which is printed here, but we'll go through all of that. Other things in setup, these dials, it's always the same. It's always, it's John and Paul, I think it is. Yeah. It's Apostle 1 and Apostle 2 that are there. We have some assistant tiles. They're always the same, but you use one fewer than the number of players in the game. So there's 3 of each in this game, and you can't have, a single player can't have 2 of each. On to the player boards. If I just show you my player board, the player boards are almost the same. The only difference is these bonuses here in this section here. But what you do is you have 4 workers to start with, and extra workers are available over the course of the game. You have 3 here, and when you put an apostle tile on this space, you unlock the worker. You've got 3 here, and whenever you increase all of these up by 1, you get that one. If you increase them all up by 2, you get that one, etc., etc. This is your rooster track. I can't remember exactly what this is called, but this is how Rob won the game this afternoon. Mm-hmm. That's the only reason you won is for this. You're also going to have a card that goes in here, and you have these deviation tokens, because one of the things that you can do in this game is that you can kind of push the limits. So many things will allow you to, like, oh, I'm going to move it 1 space, or I'm going to rotate this once, or I'm going to do this once. But up to 5 times you can push it further. But what you're doing is you're effectively breaking it. And by doing that, you've got a broken cog. Now, broken cogs are bad because every time we have Roostergeddon, you're going to lose 1 point for each of those broken cogs, and you'll lose 1 point for each of them at the end of the game. But more importantly, when you have 5 broken cogs, you then can't push it any further. So if you've got 5 broken cogs and you really need to move this twice and you can only normally move it once, you're not going to be able to do it.
Okay.
There are ways in the game that you can fix these broken cogs, but it's a resource on how much you can push things further.
I appear to be missing the tokens in turquoise, the apostle tokens.
Apostle tokens in turquoise. Ah, yeah, you don't get to play with any apostles because you're too good at board games.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot I put on hard mode.
We've started a handicap system.
But in between that and the bear trap on my foot, I'm struggling right now.
Where are the apostle tokens for purple?
That was the question I asked.
They're not in the box. Okay, we'll look for those
when I need them.
Well, no, we do need them now.
Okay.
But where could they be?
Where
could they be? Because everything was in the box. Come back in a minute when we found the tokens. We definitely had everything this afternoon because they were in the same bag as these. And I took these out. I'm not seeing them in there.
I'll look at the bottles, you carry on with your peoples.
Well, we need to teach you, and you've not played before.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I don't think they're in there.
They don't seem to be in there either. So.
They've got purple on the back.
No, they're not.
They're them there.
That's them. We found them.
No, they're yours. They're the purple ones.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You've got the blue ones here. That's why.
He's hiding me apostles from me.
I stole them. But I've laid them all out nicely.
Oh,
There you go.
hang on, I'll try. Where's my tiny violin?
It's in a different game. I wonder if these are all the same for everybody. What's number 1? Yeah. So we didn't actually need to swap
Yeah, no, you didn't. It
because
would be,
because they are
yeah,
actually
'cause then they,
identical.
But the colours on the back we'd know, and it would eat me.
Right. Let's just sort these out. 5, 6, 7, 8. These are basically just placed to one side. Right. The apostles have been found. We're all good,
Hooray!
and there was much rejoicing. Right. Okay. So, how'd you play this game? Right. We only learnt it this afternoon, so bear that in. But what you do is we're going to pick a start player at random. If everybody wants to give me a worker.
Are you nicking them now as well?
Yeah.
Are you?
You're not going by whoever was most recently in Prague.
No. Yeah, it's supposed to be the player who was most recently in Prague.
But then Rob S won the first game, and
You did. Right. Rob's going to go first.
Oh, no, take it.
6.
You always finish the round. So however the game ends, we're going to finish the round. You'll take the last turn of the game.
Mhm.
So what happens is on your turn, you have 2 choices. You either, is it called rest? I think it's called
Yes,
rest.
I think so.
Bringing your lads back.
Yeah, essentially, it is bringing your lads back. Passing. That's what it's called, passing. So you either do something on the clock or you pass. If you have no available workers, you must pass, but you don't have to run out of workers before you pass because there are certain benefits. But every time you pass, the rooster moves 1 to the right.
Right.
That's one of the ways that the rooster moves. So if you want to take a turn, and this is where we need to look at this clock because this is the action selection mechanism, which is quite cool and quite interesting. So first thing is this astronomical dial moves at least 1 space.
Okay.
Based on, and I'm actually just going to press this button here because based on how far you are up this mastery track, this tells you how many spaces you can move it. So at the moment, we can all only ever move it 1. But if you were here, you would be able to move it 1 or 2. It must always move 1 space at least. You may want to move it more than once.
Okay.
If you were here, you could move it 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, or 3. And if you're here, you can move it 1, 2, 3, or 4. Right? Once you have moved this, you may then move this dial. But this dial moves anti-clockwise. Or sorry, counterclockwise for those people watching in America. But importantly, this stays where it is. So what you actually have to do is you have to hold this where it is and you have to rotate that like that.
Okay.
Okay? And then effectively you've got 2 actions that you will do both of those in any order. So when you move the astronomical clock, you are selecting the outside action, but then the light blue action you can choose by rotating it
You
counterclockwise.
must move it at least 1.
No. So this, the default movement is 0, and every time you move it, you must take a deviation.
Ah,
So this dial here, this moves at least 1 up to your limit based on this track. If you want to move it further, you can, but you have to flip over one of your deviation tokens for each space that you want to move it. Whereas
except for when you're...
except for this. But the other clock, this one, always costs deviation tokens to move and it moves counterclockwise.
Gotcha.
So the interesting, and it took us a while to get used to this, but let's say, for example, I really want to do this action and this action, but my default movement is only 1. So what I can do is I can move it 1, then I can flip one of my gear deviation tokens to move it 2, and then I can flip another deviation token to move that to there, and now I get to do the 2 actions that I wanted to do.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yep. Interesting.
Right.
Better reset it.
Well, no, that's fine,
Okay.
because once you've done that, you then take one of your workers and you put it there.
Okay.
If there was already a worker there, even yours, it goes back. So your workers are a limited supply, but whenever anybody uses the action, if there was already a worker there, they come back.
So this goes back to that active player supply, and they're good to
Correct.
go. So yeah.
Which could be you.
Cool.
You can kick out your own worker. Right, then you get to do the 2 actions in any order you want to. Now, I'm going to explain the actions in more detail probably later on, maybe. Yeah. Well, we could explain them now. No, I'll tell you what. Let's go through the additional actions, because there's a little player aid with 6 additional actions, and you can do these on your turn as many times as you want at any time on your turn. So, starting in the bottom left, if you have an apostle tile, which are these, if you have one of these in your workshop, you may place it into your area here. So let's just zoom in on my player board. So for example, if I have this one here in my workshop, then I can place this on any of the red spaces. You have to pay the cost printed on the left-hand side. So if I wanted to place it here, I would have to pay a paint. If I wanted to place it here, I'd have to pay a wood. If I wanted to place it here, I'd have to pay some iron.
Okay.
Once you've paid it, you put the apostle tile on the space and you immediately get the bonus that's printed on that space. Or if it's got a worker, you unlock that worker. There are benefits to completing columns, which is down here. There are benefits to completing rows, which is here. Right? So that's one of the available free actions that you can do at any point on your turn. Another available free action that you can do on your turn is if you have an assistant and you have a workshop card. So this is you extending your workshop. If you've got this would probably go below your player board like this. And if you have an assistant, then as a free action, you can pay that cost there to place the assistant on there and immediately get that benefit. But the most important reason why you want to put an assistant on there is because it's worth points at the end of the game. So anytime you see a number in a grey shield, that's end of game scoring. And your assistants will give you points at the end of the game only if they are assisting you in a workshop. If you have the assistant tile just loose, then you don't get any points for it at the end of the game. Right, that's 2 of the free actions covered. The next one I want to mention is this one here. This is using a scroll. So at various times in the game, you will get a scroll tile. And as a free action, you can just use it, flip it over, do what it says on it. All right, that's that one. This one, I'll explain this one next because that one is about the objectives. So these are the 3 objectives that have been chosen for this game, and it is a free action to fulfill one of those objectives. The first player to do so goes on the top space, which gets them the most points at the end of the game, but the first player to go there also gets this bonus. And then that gets flipped over, and that's done. The only 2 other free actions that I want to mention, we need to explain resources. There are 5 resources in the game. 3 basic resources, which is wood, iron, and paint. And then 2 special resources, which is gold and coins. Whatever you do, don't call the coins gold, which we did a lot, because we're so used to calling money gold. And it is gold, but in this game it's not gold, it's coins.
Gold.
You may convert at any time 3 of the same basic resource for a gold. And also, a coin or a gold can be used as if it was any basic resource. But a coin cannot be used as a gold, and a gold cannot be used as a coin.
Okay.
And you can't convert 3 resources into a coin. You can only convert 3 resources into a gold. That's it. That's the free actions that you can do at any point on your turn. Right. So, I don't believe that there is a limit to the number of free actions that you can do on your turn. If there is, if somebody knows, please let me know. Right, let's go on to the different actions that we have here. In fact, yeah, let's reset this. It was there and there.
Yep.
I think that's right. Yep,
right.
there we go.
Yep.
Right, okay, so different actions. First of all, this one, and 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 this one. These are all producing resources.
Whoa, slow down here.
Producing wood,
Yeah.
producing paint, producing iron. And what you do is you look at your player board and you see where the cube is. So right now, if anybody was to produce a basic resource, they would get 1. As this goes up, that means you would produce 2 paint. That means you would produce 2 paint and any 1 basic resource, which could be paint. And that means that you produce 2 paint and 1 gold. If any of these cubes were to ever go off the top, then you would get 1 point and 1 gold instead of it moving off the top.
Okay.
Right, there is no limit on free actions. Excellent, thank you.
And once they've all got to at least here, that unlocks.
Yeah, once they're all that level, that unlocks this one. Once they're all that level, it unlocks this one. And once they're all at the top, you unlock that one.
Okay.
Right, So that is the production actions. That's nice and easy. Next, this one. Gain a coin and do an upgrade. Now, an upgrade is moving one of the cubes up one space, either here or here. You're going to have a card here during the game, and this cube is going to start off on the bottom, and with an upgrade, you can move it up to the next space. So that's what that icon is there. Gaining an apostle. Should we talk about gaining gaining an apostle?
Yep.
Yeah. That's this one. So you can do it there, or you can do it here. You also get a coin. Now, when you gain an apostle, we look at this board here. Now, I don't have a preset for this board, so I'm just going to do one very quickly by dragging that over and cheating. There you go. Right. So that's this board. So you can take either this one or this one, and you just take it.
At the bottom.
The ones that are at the bottom, you take it from your supply, and you put it into your workshop. You've only got space for two apostles, or one apostle and an assistant. So that is an assistant that would be there. It wouldn't be worth any points if it was there.
Yep.
You can't take these if you don't have space for them.
Okay.
Then, if you once you've taken one of those two, you then rotate that one notch, and if the red mark goes to here, rooster time. Not Roostergeddon, but it just moves one space. Now, if you closer to Roostergeddon. If you didn't like these two, or you didn't want these two, then before taking one, you are allowed to flip one of your deviation tokens to move it further.
Gotcha.
So if I wanted number 3, or let's say I wanted, here's an example. Let's say I wanted number 5. I could deviate twice, which would be once, causing the rooster to move, twice, then I would take number 5, and then after I've taken number 5, it rotates once more and the rooster moves again.
Okie dokie.
So that's how you get apostles. That goes on there.
So they go there free, and then they go up there as a cost.
As a free action. Yeah, exactly
Probably
right.
the resource cost. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm just going to move this back to here because I'm going to need it there. Next. Right. So we've done that one. Right. Mastery tracks. There are 3 mastery tracks in the game. They're all specialized. They're all called certain things, and I can't remember exactly what they're called. The blue one is innovation. Anytime you see the blue book, you move up that track. The observation track, the precision track is pink, and the observation track is yellow. This icon means move up any. So if you see a white book with a question mark, it's any. And if it's got a cost on it, you have to pay a coin to do so.
Okay.
So that's what all of these icons do here. Moving up these tracks does all sorts of different things. The blue track will allow you to move the astronomical dial further, the further you go up. The pink track is what you get when you pass. So when you take your workers back, you're going to get bonuses depending on where you are. And this track is whenever you get to move the moon or you get to move the painter, how far you move it.
Okay.
There's also a bonus whenever you get to here, you get one of these scrolls. Scroll. So that's how you get these scrolls. There's a bonus when you get to here. There's a bonus when you get to here. There's a special bonus for whoever reaches the top first. And at the end of the game, we have 3 of these large stained glass windows. We'll go through what those do in a minute. You've got to be over this brick wall. If you're not over this line, you do not get this benefit at all.
Yeah.
If you are over the brick line, it's whoever's the highest who gets the big bonus, and everybody else over the brick line gets that. Right, so what was that? That was the mastery tracks. Right, now on to a bit more details. This one, this icon here, is increasing the size of your workshop, which is take one of those 3 cards. This card, take this one, costs 1 paint and 1 wood. This one costs 1 paint and 2 wood. This one costs 1 paint and 3 iron. When you take a card from a slot, you also get your worker.
Oh, okay.
So that's how you get these additional workers. And then you take it, you get the bonus printed on the top, and then that card goes into your area. So, for example, I'm just going to try and recreate a situation here. I can't, so I'm actually just going to cheat, and I'm going to take a random card from the deck. This one. Right, okay. So I've just taken, for example, I've had this card from a previous turn, The first card you take, you just put in front of you. But now, if I was to take another card, anytime you take a second card, you must place it touching the first card. And if you manage to make a symbol, there's only 2 symbols available, you immediately get to do that action.
Yep.
So that's a one-off special bonus if you actually have these matching. Which one was there? That one was... I think that one... Yeah, that was it,
You
wasn't
pay
it?
the cost to take it.
Yep, you
Pay
get the bonus printed on the top.
top.
You put it into your area, you are increasing the size of your workshop.
And,
And if you match 2 icons,
pay the cost shown there to bring your
assistant to put him on there, which gets the bonus printed on it.
Gotcha. But that's a cost you have to pay again to do that.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's only one of them this time.
Yep. That's fine.
And then you replenish, and then these all slide down,
Gotcha.
and then we put a new one. We've got the cards here just so that they're not. We could probably put them there actually. Yeah, that's fine. Put them there. Right. So where were we?
So
which action was that? This one.
Yes, yeah.
That's that action. This one. Now I thought that looked like a factory with 2 chimney stacks.
it's an apron.
It's an apron, right? So this is
I have one in my workshop.
this is your sculptor. So everybody has a sculptor in the game, and there are 4 sculpting actions available. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here, and there's one here. The first one you do in the game can be any of them, but if you do the sculpting action again, it cannot be that one again because you're already there. You can do the sculpting action, but you'd have to move it. If somebody was already there, you move there, you kick them out.
Okay.
And then the action that you do depends on what level your sculptor is. Either level 1, level 2, or level 3, which is determined by your position on this track.
Gotcha.
So as soon as you get to here, your sculptor is level 2. You get here, your sculptor is level 3.
Okay.
Now, what do these different things do? Well, we didn't actually look at these last time we played, but this is, you flip one of your deviation tokens. That's bad,
Yep.
right? But you do get to increase the size of your workshop.
And is that for free, or is that just taking that action?
Nope, doing that action. It's exactly the same as that. This one, deviation token, gain a random resource, extend your workshop. This one is you fix one of your deviation tokens. So you flip it over
Take a gold.
and you get a gold and you get to do that. This one, 2 deviation tokens, but you get to construct. We're going to explain that in a second. The iconography is fairly clear.
Yeah.
This one, gaining gold and coins. This one is all about moving the painter. Or when you see a vertical white line, it's all.
Yeah.
So it's painter or moon. So let's talk about constructing, because that is what we're all here for. And that is the hammer icon. So there's one there and there's one there, and you see it in other places as well. Whenever you get to construct, you either choose to do this bit over here or you do this bit over here. But the rules are essentially the same for both. Your hammer moves a number of spaces, or up to a number of spaces, depending on your position on
It's that, isn't it?
which track. Oh, it's that
Yes.
track. Yes, okay, thank you. Do you want to just pass me one of those cards? Right, so everybody's going to start the game with one of these cards. It's going to slot in there. And if you're down at the bottom, that tells you how far it can move. So when I'm there, I can only move 1. If I manage to get it to there, I can move 2. If I can get it to there, I move 3. But all the cards are different. Some of them are 1, 1, 2. Some of them are 1, 2, 2. But that is how far you can move the hammer when you move the hammer. And yes, it's hammer time. So once you've moved it, let's say I move it 1, I can now build either of these 2. Because these are the bits that we need to build into the clock. To build one of these, it costs always a gold and always a wood. And if there were any visible icons in this column, then you would have to pay that as well. So to build this one, only costs a gold and a wood. But once it's gone, if you were to now build this one, it's a gold and a wood and an iron.
So this one here from the start.
This is more expensive from the start.
So those have already been finished, but so there's only one left in this column, but it's more expensive.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it gets more expensive as the game goes on. I don't know if anybody can hear the rain in the background, but we are having an absolute storm tonight. Now, you might think, well, that's a bad thing because it's costing loads of resources, but you get 2 points for every resource that you spend. So if it costs you 5 resources, that's 10 points, right? And then what you do is you place it on the board. So this one, you would build it, you would put it on the board here. you must have a spare worker. If you don't have a spare worker, you cannot build it.
Yep.
And then once you've placed it on the board, two things happen. First thing is you get 2 points if it's your first one. If it was next to that one, you'd get 4 points. And if it was next to that one, you'd get 6 points. So you're actually trying to make up a group of pieces that you've built yourself.
Okay.
And also you get the bonus printed on the outside. As well as the points, you also get the bonus. So depending on where you build it, you will get various bonuses shown on there.
Okay.
The other side of the board, this one, exactly the same rules.
Yep.
But what you're doing is you're taking these pieces and you're placing them on here, but you still get the points for building, you still get the points for placing, and you still get to do the bonus on the outside.
Okay.
So that's just another way of doing it. Right, that's constructing. What else do we have to explain?
This symbol cock robin here.
Yeah, so whenever you see that symbol, you just move this one up.
What does
We'll
that do?
talk about that when you pass. There's not many other icons left. There is the painter and the moon. So this is either move the painter or move the moon.
The painter's this chap.
Yeah, the painter is this chappy right here. So he starts off here. Oh no, he starts off there, I think.
Yeah,
Do you want to just check?
Yeah.
I think it was 11:30. Yeah. So whenever you get to move the painter, you may move it a number of spaces, but you always must move one.
Yep.
So you can move it 1, 2, or 3. If you're here, 1, 2, 3, or 4, etc., etc. When you move it, you then get to do either of the things to the left or the right.
Gotcha.
And these are icons that we've seen before.
They all make sense.
So that's the painter. And the moon,
Is it exactly the same as in the inner ring?
so the moon is different from every single other thing in the game, where you get to move it up to that number of spaces with this, up to that number of spaces with this. The moon, you move it exactly the number of spaces.
Okay.
And the reason for that is you always want to move it as many spaces as you can
everything you
because you
pass
get
over.
everything. Yeah.
Ah,
So
yes.
moon, 3 movements, you go 1, 2, 3, you get all of those things. Now, I don't know if you can see this on the overhead camera. The moon, every other space on, sorry, it goes down, no, it goes clockwise. Yes.
Clockwise.
Every other space on here is you get to fix one of your broken gears.
So you can get a lot of gear fixing very quickly.
Yes.
from that source.
So that's we think that that's the primary way of being able to fix your gears.
Okay.
Is that all of the actions on here
So
explained?
taking apostles, moving the painter or the moon, building these,
Yep.
taking new workshops, upgrading the board.
Yep.
Upgrading these.
Yeah.
That's that symbol, isn't it? Which
Yep.
is moving these.
A
up.
cube, yeah.
Moving your craftsman around to get bonuses. And that's all making sense, yeah.
Okay. And it's printed here, the fact that you may take an X amount of deviation tokens to move it further, and X amount of deviation tokens to move the I think that's the calendar wheel or whatever, that one. This is the spend a coin or a gold as any basic resource, and that's any 3 basic resources of a gold. So there's lots of iconography on the game to help you out.
The same basic resource, though, isn't it?
Yes, 2 are the same. isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, 3 equal.
Yeah.
So
There are 2 M symbols, one for Virgo, one for Scorpio, slightly different. Okay,
yes, that one there and that one.
and that one there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
2 slightly different M's. Is there anything else that you can see that we haven't explained?
I think that's everything, apart from what happens when we pass and what.
When you pass.
Yeah.
So when you pass, I'm going to try and do this from memory. You recall a certain number of workers, depending on where you are on this track.
Yep.
So the hand underneath a worker means recall a worker. You get to move the moon. Your normal amount if you're here, normal amount plus 1 if you're here, plus 2, plus 3. And the rooster moves 1 to the right.
Okay.
But you also repair, don't you?
Do you?
No, that's
I think
that's
that-
Rooster
that's
Geddon.
I think that, because I was thinking exactly the same. I think that's
Oh.
what happens when Rooster Geddon
Yeah, it
happens.
does. Yeah.
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 So,
So
Rooster Geddon.
Yep.
So whenever that hits the end, the person whose turn it is takes it and puts it on their player board. They finish their turn.
Yep.
At the end of their turn, we do Rooster Geddon. And the first thing is, depending on the position of this marker, that is how many of these you fix.
Okay.
And if you've got excess, you get 1 point for every excess. And this is what Rob did this afternoon. His rooster marker was on 3 or 4.
4.
4.
Yeah.
And Rooster Geddon happened, and he didn't have any of these, or he had 1. So he fixes that one and gets 3 points.
Yeah.
But yeah,
For each one
really
you've still
useful.
got there as well, it's negative, isn't it?
Yeah, and then after you've fixed them, you lose 1 point for every one that you've got. So in the last game, I ended up every time there was Roostergeddon, I had 5 of these and didn't fix any, and I was losing 5 points every time. That was bad. Right, are we done?
Yep, and that makes sense. That's what happens is recall X number of workers, move the moon, and repair.
Nope. Repairing only happens with Roostergeddon.
Move this again.
When you pass, it's recall workers, move the moon,
Move
and the
this.
rooster moves one to the
That
right.
was it.
Okay, so you will notice at the top of the game we've got 5. Is it 5?
That's 5.
5, 5, 3, and 3.
Yeah.
So what we've got is we have 5 sets of cards because it's number of players plus 1. We have a forge card, so that is going to basically be the one that slots in here, and is going to give you an ability every time you construct,
Okay.
depending on what level you are. And this card is a starting resources.
You flip the other 3 this way up.
Yeah,
so
we'll flip these this way up.
Visualize them.
And in reverse player order, we choose. So
The first one is nothing special.
Who's first?
Probably me.
So it's you first.
So the bottom one on the right, it
Oh,
first player does.
how was the teach?
It's getting there. Yeah.
40 minutes. Well, 35 minutes. That feels about right for the complexity of the game.
There's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
I can see. So that first one, once you're off the bottom slot, it's every time you build, you can damage a cog to
And move the painter.
And move the painter.
another one. Then finally, it's just move the painter.
Yeah.
That's move your rooster up, and then move your rooster up and get 2 points. That's move up any book and the coin.
Just one thing.
Mhm.
If you ever see this icon to damage one of your cogs and you can't do it.
Okay.
So I don't think, and the designer or the publisher will correct me if I'm wrong on this tile where the second ability is when you build, you damage one of these, I don't think you can build. I don't think you're voluntarily allowed to do something
Yeah.
that would cause you to get damaged when you're already at 5.
So to be clear, this one and this and the second one down from the top.
This one,
If you have them,
that's repair
you
one.
can never take the level 3 craftsman action
Okay.
because it caps out at 2
What caps out at 2?
at the level.
No, that's not the level.
No, that's how far this
you
hammer
move the
moves.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. The sculptor level is here.
Oh, sorry. Apologies.
It's all right.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry,
all right.
confused for a second there. And then these are the starting bonus resources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
James
basically
says he
that's the amount of.
Thinks you can take the lesser action on the card.
Okay.
That's good to know. If you can always do the lesser
Okay.
one. That would make sense.
Well,
It's the amount of damage cogs, amount of upgrades, what you get.
I'll take the
some
bottom one.
stuff.
I mean, that won the game this afternoon. So,
I think potentially a way of being able to get a constant free move, basically a double
yeah.
movement.
So if you want to take your starting stuff, and then if you want to tuck your thing in.
So I'll tuck you.
Right, which one shall I go for? Well, let's have a look at the objectives. That's what we've not looked at. Let's have a quick look at this.
Oh, wait till I pick. Then he
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is for having 3 green apostles, not just unlocked, but actually on your apostle board.
Okay.
That is for having 2 assistants.
in your workshops or one there
Well,
and one there.
I believe, and we'll just
It's in
double check
your
this in the rules, I think they need to be in your workshop.
Yeah.
And how do you get assistance? You get assistance by, this is assistant or move the moon, and on your player boards, this is also take an assistant or move the moon. They are the only ways you can get assistance.
You need to fill the column, don't you, to get there?
Yes. Yeah, you need to fill the column to get that.
Have 2 assistants placed on your workshop.
On workshop,
cards.
thank you. And that is for having any mastery at level 3,
Great.
which is here.
So I start with 1 broken cog.
Yep.
I level up 1 of these.
Yeah, which could be that. It could absolutely be that if you wanted it to be.
I got 3 on the
3 on the rooster track.
Boom. I get a
Iron and some paint. We can move Gary if he's getting in your way.
That is all right. You all right, Gary? Yeah, he says he's fine.
Okay.
2 up on the turquoise track and 1 up on the yellow track.
And then you don't need that starting card anymore. That's gone.
Okay.
Let's just have a quick look at the end of game scoring conditions. So
I'm
this
going
one.
through more stuff after you pick
Yeah.
it
Oh,
out.
Yeah. This one. This one. If you get to the top of this, you get 3 points for every scroll that you've got to a maximum of 10 points. And that scroll can either be a blue scroll or a red scroll.
Yep.
This one, 3 points for every piece of the clock that you built, the big pieces. maximum of 10. This is 3 for... That's Zodiac pieces. Yeah, Zodiac pieces. And then the end game ones, interestingly, we've got the one here, 4 scrolls. So if you are highest on this track, you get 3 points for every scroll that you've had during the game. So a maximum of 15. If you're not highest on this, but you're over the brick wall, you get 1 point per scroll. This is for building Zodiac pieces. And this one is for...
Apostles.
It's just any apostle, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, non-specific
Grey,
apostles.
isn't it? So yeah.
Right. James is saying that is when you collect them, not at the end of the game. Yes, these are immediate. These are not end of game scoring
Yes, they're scrolls.
because they are the victory point value is in colour.
Yeah.
Where do you get the blue scrolls from? Yeah, the blue scrolls are the ones at the top of the mastery tracks, and you get them immediately. The first player to hit the top spot gets them. Right. Which one of those do I want? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to go with this one. Right. So, let's put that under there. What do I get? 1 up on each track. I get some gold. I get some wood. I get some paint. I can do 2 upgrades. I've got 2 broken cogs. Ouch. Ouch. I'll tell you what, I might just move this up to the max. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put that up to the max. Right, that's me done. Estimated playtime. I'm going to say 2.5 hours.
Those two.
Start
We
at the bottom,
will
let's find
see.
out.
Yep. I'm going to try something different in this game.
Not winning.
Well, I didn't build any of this until right near the end of the game. I decided not to bother building the clock.
So 3 of those.
Okay, I'm going to go for this one.
Which
And these are
actually
unused
gonna
now, aren't
make
they?
that as well. 1 gold.
Anybody start with any
2
apostles?
boosters. Yeah, I've
You
got
do, don't you?
8.
Apostle number 8.
I've got colony as well. 2 up on blue.
So I'll start with 3.
Ooh, 3 broken teeth.
damage.
Yeah.
1 up
But
on-
3 up on 3 tracks. That's pretty nice.
Oh, 3 upgrades already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to go on 1 on here.
That's where you want me to put my stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Got that cards underneath.
So I've covered a lot of medium to heavy games on the channel over the last few weeks. I've covered some medium ones. This is the first one, certainly in the last month or so, that I feel is probably at the heavier end. Not super heavy, but definitely heavy.
Could you put me up 2 on the pink track, please?
2 on the pink track.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. Off we go. I'm not going to be doing any more zoom-ins now as we're playing. We're just going to keep this view on and, yeah, see how we get on.
Right.
Rob is first.
Oh, yeah.
Got a pass? Sure.
That would be very counterproductive. Yeah.
Well, it's got to move 1.
Yes.
It has to move
So
1. You may choose now to move it more
Probably don't.
if you want to.
Um,
At the start of the game, you kind of need everything, but
yeah. Given that I've already put my wood up,
yeah, producing wood is
producing wood is not
That's
a
a good
bad
thing.
plan. So I get 2 wood
plus
plus a resource of my
any one
choice.
basic resource, which could be wood,
I'm going to choose
might be something else.
ink, and then I get
You can either move the painter,
yeah,
which would be 1, 2, or 3 spaces, or you can
Yeah.
move the moon
Yeah.
3 spaces.
and so from the painter I could get You can go. It has to go clockwise.
It has to go clockwise, and it can go 1, 2, or 3 spaces. It can go there, or there.
Yeah. So that would get me an apostle if I went there potentially. Or I could get.
And you need to put your worker on the clock. Yeah, we were forgetting this afternoon.
Yes. Yes. And a building. Do you need that type of gold? Yeah, not. You need gold, not coins for building, don't you?
Yeah.
I think I'll go for a painter action.
Mhm.
I'm just going to move in 1.
Yep.
I'll do another upgrade.
Another upgrade.
So I'm going to go to here.
Wow, it's already at the top.
Yeah.
Nice. And that's it.
That's
At
it.
the start of the
Yeah.
game, you haven't got any free actions to do, but later on, you can end up doing loads and loads of things on your turn.
Yep.
Placing apostles, etc., etc. Right, Chris.
So I'm also just going to move it forward 1. And
place worker.
yes, place worker. And I'm going to do this one first and go 1 up on the blue track to there. And then...
You don't want to pay a coin to move an extra.
No, because I think I can...
Okay.
Build.
Now you're constructing.
Yeah,
So your hammer movement is up to 2.
it's up to 2, but I think...
And
I'm
I
just
think the
gonna-
hammer doesn't have to move.
Okay, well...
I seem to remember reading that the hammer, you don't have to move it.
Okay,
Does that ring a bell, Rob?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's what we were doing last game.
Okay.
maybe
Whether
it's
that's correct or
wrong
not.
not moving it then.
Hmm.
It's still going to cost me the same, isn't it? I think that's going to be... Yeah, let's just keep it where it is.
Okay, so
And
you're
I'll
going to build piece number 4.
Piece number 4, which will cost me
1
a
gold, 1 wood.
1 wood, but I'm using a coin for the wood.
Yeah.
Which is why I didn't want to spend it before.
Put worker on it.
Put worker on.
So worker goes there.
Take
You
a
get
coin,
4
gold.
points because you spent 2 resources.
Yep.
And 2 points because you started a new group. He's winning.
Get him.
There you go.
Did this last game.
Yep. Hammer time.
Then
Yeah.
didn't win by anywhere close. Okay, and I
Well,
get
I'm already on plus 100 points. So
and I get a bump up my rooster track as well.
because every time you construct,
Yep.
you do that.
Oh.
Okay, think I'm done.
Well, that's the thing I wanted to do.
Take your resources for placing them.
Oh yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
get that. You get a gold and a coin.
Oh, I'll get them back. Nice.
Well spotted.
Even better.
Okay. Well, I've got to move it 1. Am I happy with that? I mean, maybe. Yeah, sure. I don't want to push things too much at the moment. So, and we do have this for having 2 assistants. So workshops are good. Yeah. So we'll increase the size of my workshop. I will spend 1 paint and 1 wood to have that, which gets me this little fella.
Ship these.
And put it there. And then I'm going to produce paint, and I produce 1 paint.
Put your worker on.
I'll put my worker on. Yeah.
Bumps on it.
We're constantly going to forget that.
Right, so
That's it.
yep, so it ticks on 1 for me. Tick, 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 tick. I could.
You
rotate
could
this
move
one
it
along.
further, or you could rotate that counterclockwise.
I'm going to go here. So
We're all being a bit cautious to start with.
I've already damaged enough.
I need to
I'm
be.
going to go up on the. No, I'm going to go up on this track, get myself to the top. Boom, boom.
Yeah, lots of us got lots of upgrades early on.
Take a coin. I can do these in any order, can't I?
Yes, you
And
can.
I will spend the coin.
Did we get our
a
points for the
double.
resources spent? You did.
Yeah, because I'm on
You
16.
got your points
Yeah.
for the resources spent.
So I can go up to one on the purple track and 1 on the track
Oh.
of my choice.
I forgot this. Sorry, there was something when I bought this card.
Oh yeah.
I mentally meant to do it. I get to move the moon 5 spaces. So that gets me 2 of these. It's the main reason why I did it. And what is it? An iron. It's 1 of each. Thank you, chat. I did forget that. So that's the bonus you get for buying the card.
I've got 1 on there and 1 on.
Did the first player move the moon on their turn? No, they did not. Or did you? No, it was there. The moon hasn't. I'm the first player to have moved the moon, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah, because
You are.
Rob chose to do the artist rather than
Yeah.
the moon. So, I increased my track, got a gold, spent a gold, did up 2 on that. I'm done.
A coin.
Going.
Okay.
Monies.
So I'm going to move on to
Dollars.
here, but then I'm not.
James is saying you don't have a clock face scoring only zodiac. So remember when you recall, you can take workers off the clock. Oh, here.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
John passed me the rule book. I didn't
realise you could
realise
do
that.
but-
Makes sense.
Well, except you get more for the cluster. So,
Yeah.
You get more for the cluster, but if one's not in a cluster,
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So I have moved this on one.
Yeah.
I'm going to move it on another one.
oh, you're doing it. You're pushing it.
Yeah. So I get a coin and one of these.
Yep. So 1 or 2.
Yeah. Neither of which are ideal. But
Yes, moon +2 means check your moon level and advance +2 spaces. I did.
Yeah.
3 +2, 5. Yep. So recovering workers, normally workers are recovered only from the clock. Recovering them from the calendar may result in earning fewer VP at the end of the game.
So you have the option to, but you don't have to.
You can take your workers back, I believe. Yeah,
so
from the
I'll
clock
do
or the calendar.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to lose 1 as well.
Thank you.
I get a coin. And
Did you place your worker?
no.
No.
You take a coin and an apostle.
And then I'm going to do the book. So I get a yellow book.
Yellow
I'm gonna
book.
Spend for a pink book.
So 1 yellow, 1 pink. Okay.
Right.
And you have your apostle, so you could place your apostle as a free action
I could,
on your turn whenever you want to.
but it would cost me the resource.
Yeah.
Which I may not want to do at the moment. I'll keep my options open.
I'm almost tempted to be semi-predictable, but then I've got no workers. Wood in that. Actually, that would be quite good. I'm just going to move 1 forward.
Just the one.
Yeah,
No other rotations.
no, because what I'm going to do then is do a moon action
Get your worker down.
first. So put
Yeah,
my work,
worker
what
first.
I'm going to do is put my work down first.
So moon action for you is 3 moons.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. So 2 fixes.
2 fixes and
a
a,
wood.
and a piece of wood. And then you also produce wood,
So I get another wood.
which is another wood. Any free actions?
Is there any point placing that right now? No, I don't think so.
Somebody's taken an apostle, have they?
I have, yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Right. And we moved the route.
I
to
don't
one.
think the Rooster
Right.
X is on 4
Excellent.
because I got mine at the start.
Well, I'm definitely moving it 1 because that's the rules of the game. I'm tempted to construct. So I have the gold, I have the wood. Yeah, I've got to do it because that's what I'm all about. So I can move the hammer up to 3. Wow. Let's go 1, 2.
Let's place a worker as well.
Oh yeah, place a worker as well.
All right, worker, please.
It's important.
I wouldn't mind.
Someone's got
We
to.
spend the entire game forgetting to place worker.
We should do it the first thing. Do it the
Yeah,
thing.
first
You
thing.
should be holding a
Place
worker
the
in your
worker,
hand.
Yeah. Otherwise you can't get the other stuff.
I'm just going to leave it there, and I'm going to build this one. So this one is 9, which is going. That's 11, isn't it? Or this. Oh, I see. That's going that way round.
Yeah.
Why is X not covered over? Oh, because that's 7. Oh, this is confusing. Are these in a specific order?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
12.
7, 8, 9, 10,
12,
11, 12.
12, right.
It's doing like that.
It's doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to build this one. So that's going to cost me the gold and the wood. And nothing extra. And that's going to go on there, which is going to get me that. So that's a total of 6 points. 2 for the resources and 2 for the building. But then every time I build, I get to, flip back one of those. I've been too efficient. But you don't get points for that. It's only for the rooster thing. But I do get to take an apostle.
3 or 4.
At this stage, I don't think it really matters too much. I'm going to take apostle number 3. And I'm actually going to place apostle number 3 here, which unlocks that worker.
Nice.
For a paint.
I paid the paint, yeah.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Nope. I was trying to get a coin. Yeah, not going to do it there.
You still got it. Hmm?
No, I'm not going to take number 3. I'm going to take number 4 instead. And then I'm still going to pay the paint to put it there to get the coin. Because now when I do this action, thank you.
You get more stuff.
Yeah. I get more stuff. So I move up on here. And I'm also going to move up on... Should have done that. Okay, got a plan. I'm going to move up on this one. Yeah. Okay, done. Oh,
Okay.
we forgot to put an index of the apostles. Gold, iron, and wood for the dial. Gold, iron, and wood? For that? No, I don't think it is. You
Is it
only
not row and column?
you pay for the row. So I've just built this piece here. So you pay for the. Oh, sorry, there's that.
Yeah, because that's
Oh, I didn't see that.
It does count for the row as well.
It counts for the row as
As
well.
well as the column. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't see that. I've got it. Thankfully, I've got it.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was just absolutely blind for that.
It gets you 2 more points.
Yeah, thank you. Well spotted. Yeah, I do get 2 more points. That's good. Okay, long turn.
Okay. I'm spending one of these to do 2 movement. 1, 2.
Mm.
Put them in. Going to go up 1 on the metal track and take a coin, and then spend the coin to go up twice on the book tracks. So 1 on the pink and 1 on the blue.
I also forgot to get my bonus.
Yeah, you did. Which means
No,
you
you
can
took
have
apostle.
5
No,
or
I
6.
took my apostle for that. I didn't take my apostle for that.
Yeah.
Can I have number 6, please?
Which means the rooster's going to move again.
Yep. Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going up to this one here.
Mm. So you get scroll.
Scroll.
I get a scroll of my choice, which is either another level up or move the painter.
Yeah, pretty much at this point.
I think I will take the move the painter.
That's
Move.
level up
Sorry. Well spotted.
upgrade.
Checking you're paying attention. There's a free action I can do that now, couldn't I?
Yeah, just flip the scroll over and do what it says.
I'll hold for now. No, actually, I'm going to trigger it now to jump in 1, to trigger the moon.
Which for you is 3.
3.
3 moons.
1, 2, 3, which gets me
Paint an iron and fix one of your broken gears. Did
Ka-ching.
Paul take the bonus from the calendar? I did, Matt, thank you. But only just.
You done, Rob?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to move 2 as well. Because that's just totally rubbish. That space for me. So
that flips one of your things over.
I've done that.
Yep.
And so I get a gold and this.
You get a coin.
Yeah.
And an apostle.
Coin.
Coin.
Apostle. Yeah.
7 or 8.
Apostle 7 or apostle 8.
Oh, I guess I'll go for 8 because I don't have that colour at the moment.
Yep.
So I think it's going to
Click, click, click,
Yeah.
click, click, click.
Okay.
And then you go up 1 on.
Oh, I should have put this down first.
Yep.
You should. Yep.
Yeah, particularly
I'm
now
gonna
because
go
you can't
one on
run out of
yellow.
them and
1 on yellow.
I'm going to spend the gold to go up on pink.
Spend the coin to go up on pink. So you get a scroll.
Yeah, and I'll take the rooster up scroll.
The coin and the rooster up scroll.
Yeah.
Gonna use it?
Yeah.
There's no reason not to.
Yeah. I think that's me done.
Yeah, unless you wanted to place an apostle, but I don't think you need to.
No. Well, actually, I could do. I don't think I need to. No. You're right.
Okay. Chris.
Okay, so I am going to place my apostle first as free action and put him here for a wood, which gets me this worker.
Could have done.
And then I'm going to move forward 2, so I need to flip one of these over.
Yeah, now we're starting to spend these to move to the thing that we want to.
Technically, I'll do that because
Yeah.
I bumped myself,
Bump yourself off.
because I do need the worker to actually do it. So, is there then something I could build? Don't think there is off that one, but maybe it's off there. If I stay there, I've got an iron and a gold. Technically, with those two. Okay. So let's bump. So I'm going to do this one first
Yep, it's a turquoise book.
and go up
Just get you a scroll.
on that, which gives me a scroll, which is going to be the painter. And what I'm going to do is spend a coin to go up another track as well, which I think might just be blue again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then before I do my build, I'm going to flip
do
my
the painter?
scroll.
How far is
to
it
the
moving?
Painter. I think I'm just going to move forward 1
Yep,
and get a gold
a gold and a coin.
and a coin. Then we're going to build.
Which one would you like to build?
So I think I'm going to build this one because I don't have to move the hammer, do I?
You don't have to move the hammer, and it costs
No.
you a gold and an iron.
So a gold and an iron.
Yep.
Yeah,
So you're building this one.
I am.
So it goes here.
Yep.
So you get 8 points in total.
Okay.
4 for the 2 resources, and then 4 for that.
So 4. Okay.
And you get a gold and a coin back.
Okay.
Do you mind if I actually do this? I think I would.
Probably easier if you do it on your turn.
Okay. Because it won't affect.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've done that, and I've got that for build. I think that's me done. Then.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I get to do, because I've built, I get to do that as well, don't I? Which means I can put my
More
rooster
rooster
up.
time.
Okay.
That's already at the top.
Yeah.
So I have to move it 1. Am I happy with that?
Only you can answer that.
What would Paul think of this? I don't think Paul's happy with that. I've got so few resources. Right, okay. We need to increase my resource production. That's this one. So I am going to push it. I'm going to flip a deviation token over to move it an extra 1. Has anybody moved this yet?
No.
Nobody's moved that yet, have they? Well, I'm not going to. I'm just saying. Or maybe I will.
Did a lot in the last game. didn't
Maybe I will. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because nobody else has done it yet. So I'm going to rotate that anti-clockwise. There you go. So I get to do both of those things. So the first one is I'm going to get a coin. Then I'm going to increase my production of iron. And then I'm going to gain 2 iron. I have this. Can I place this? I can. Do I want to? No. That's it. He's done.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, worker. Always forgetting. I don't know what it is. It's a worker placement game,
Yeah.
Moving that 2.
which you're allowed to do.
Spending. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
No, you're allowed to
Okay,
move
you
it
don't
to.
need to
I
spend
can,
it, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Right. So I will take.
I'm gonna keep this worker in my hand.
We got number 10, I think. Yes, apostle number 10.
Apostle number 10.
We're just going to be saying that all day. aren't
The
I think so.
rooster's going to move again.
Okay. And I take a coin. Then I produce one
1. Your finest wood.
wood. Right, and then I will spend an iron. It's a free action to drop my parcel down here, which lets me level up one of these, which will be leveling up the iron.
Okay.
I think I'm done.
You're done. All right. I'm going to move here. I can't do any more.
You can't do any more. And then you place a worker.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
It's all right.
That makes me happy.
So I'd rather move the artist,
Or do your moons.
do the moons, and I have
It would
enhanced
be 3 moons, which would be 2 fixes and a piece of wood.
4 moons.
3.
Oh, is
That's when you rest.
Oh, when you rest.
So when you pass,
Okay.
you'll get 4.
Okay, I'm looking at the wrong track. So, yeah. 3 moons will give me 2. I could probably do with the fixes right now.
Yeah.
The other things less appealing at the moment. So,
So
I'll do
2
that.
fixes and a piece of wood.
Yeah.
And then turquoise book.
Yeah. And another one, which will be a pink one.
Okay, so your sculptor is now level 2.
Yes.
Ding.
And I put this back in the wrong place. It should have been here. This was here. I'm going to spend the wood to do
Yep.
this, which is an upgrade.
Okay. What do you upgrade in?
Upgrade that.
No, it's your
So-
cubes.
cubes.
Sorry. Yeah, wasn't thinking. Yeah. I could do that. So actually, maybe I'm better off doing the coin. I'm going to do the coin instead.
But then you need to spend paint instead of wood.
Yes.
And you pop your cube back down.
Yeah.
Right, all done?
Yeah. And I get a coin.
Yes.
Oh. I'm literally just doing what I did the last game at this point, but I think it.
How did that work out?
actually, well,
It was a learning game.
I think it actually seems like the thing to still do.
Oh, you're going to
at this
kick my
point.
worker off.
Yeah, I
Excellent.
am going to kick your worker off.
Thank you.
There you go. I'm going to go here. So I'm going to produce paint first to get a paint.
And then what you're constructing.
So I think we want to construct this one.
Yep, so you don't have to move it.
No. So it's going to cost a gold, a paint, and
Iron.
iron. So
Oh,
gold,
that. a good
paint,
place.
and then I'm going to use a coin as an iron
Yeah.
to do that.
So that's 6 points for that. And another 6 points for that. Wow.
That as well, don't we? So 12.
12 points. Boom.
Okay. And that is then me done.
Thank you, James, for getting people to like and subscribe to the channel. Just as a quick reminder, this is not a sponsored video. So effectively, this is a day off from my paid job today to do the thing that I normally do for my paid job. But yeah, not a sponsored video. So a big thank you to all of my patron supporters for funding the channel.
Yeah, the concept of day off doesn't really register.
No,
Paul, does
day,
it?
day off is... yeah. Right, my go. I've got it in my hand. I'm not going to forget to place it. So I'm still moving it once. Do I want to move it again? Oh, yes, I do. Right, I'm going to push it to move it a second time. Or, no, because I want those two. Yeah, then I'm going to place my worker. See, it worked. Right, so I get a coin. I'm going to do an upgrade, which is going to be iron production. And then I'm going to produce iron. So I get 2 iron and 1 of something else. And it's going to be wood. Because I haven't got any wood. And then I am going to spend the wood to put that on there, which gets me another worker. That's it.
Okay,
I think that's it.
right.
Not forgotten anything, have I? Nope. Rooster up and hammer action.
I thought I... No, I didn't that
You
time.
didn't.
So I
Well
get a
spotted.
gold and a point.
So you get, yeah, because you move your rooster up, you can't, so you get a gold and a point.
Thank you, chat.
So 1, 2 base. And I'm going to push it 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Ooh.
Really wants to do that. Because it's this that you wanted to do. Right.
Wow.
And then knock you out.
You're off my land.
Then I'll move my character. I will spend a paint and a wood to take that first one.
So 1 paint and 1 wood, which gets you your worker as well.
The book comes along. That goes down here.
Yeah.
Which gets me a double jump on the blue.
Yeah, we may need to move that stuff so you can put yours over there. You want to pass me the bag and all of the bits that we don't need? They're over there. Yeah, and the resources can go off to one side and you can put your bits over there.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking these.
Oh, sorry.
Gary's gone.
Ghost not been
Gonna
going
have to do some ghosting.
Give me, Gary.
I've been ghosted.
Right.
Boom, boom. So that's double jump up on the
Yeah.
which gets me either one of those or a move on the moon.
Yep.
Double jump on where?
Indeed.
2 books.
Oh, for doing that, yeah.
Yeah.
And you are...
He was there. He's now there.
You know
I
there,
did
yeah.
it,
So you can either move your moon 3 spaces or you can gain an assistant.
The gaining the assistant places it there, and then
Yeah.
I can pay the resource to put the assistant there.
Yep.
Gaining the bonus.
Yep.
I think for this one I will move the moon. I'll move the moon 3.
So 3. So paint, fix, iron.
So 1 fix, a paint and an iron. Then I will spend the coin to do 1 magenta book. And I'll do a second magenta book. So
This one, yeah.
2
Which
of
is a
them,
scroll.
Which is a scroll.
What scroll can we interest you in, sir?
I will go for the... I think I'll go for a level up marker, please. Thank you. Which I'll immediately spend to level up.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Yeah. I can do that. So I'll move 1 and then I'll spend another thing to move there. And I'll take my level 2 craftsman and go here. Cost me a cog.
Yeah.
An extra 1.
But you get 1 resource of your choice.
Yeah.
And you can also construct.
Yeah. So I might take a paint because I might need it in a bit. And I move 2 hammers.
Yep.
So
And if you want to.
What do you want? That one or this one? Zodiac time.
So if I was to move to here and build that, that would be 1 extra resource.
Yeah, that'll be a gold, an iron, and a wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that'll be X.
Or you could go there, build that, stop Chris getting it, stop him getting 8 points.
I could do. No, I'm going to go with my plan A, which is
So you're
here.
moving it 2.
Yeah.
And you're building this.
Yes,
So 1 gold, 1 wood, and 1 iron.
which I have.
So that's 6 points constructing.
Yeah.
It then goes there. You do
Yeah.
have a spare worker, I hope,
Yeah. Oh no, I don't.
Gives place to work.
because you haven't placed a worker on the space.
Oh well. This is terrible.
Can you place an assistant? Sorry, yeah, you can.
I can. Yeah.
So you're gonna have to do that.
I think
Otherwise
that was
we're gonna
my
have to
plan.
undo things. Not
Uh,
not there. The one that gives you the worker.
That one. Oh yeah.
at the top.
Top right.
Yeah. That's bad.
Or top left to get 2 of them back. Either one, but
Yeah. I'll get 2 of them back. I think.
Okay.
I have to spend the paint though.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, send the
Yeah.
pin, whatever happens.
Right. So now you have the extra worker, which can go on there for 2 points.
Yeah.
And you also get a gold and a coin.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Have you done that?
no.
You get to do that as well.
So I get a yellow book.
Yellow book.
Regardless. I could spend.
Spend a coin for any book.
I'm going to spend to get this.
Yeah. Assistant or moon.
I'm going to take a moon.
3 moons.
Yeah. So that's 2.
Fix, wood, fix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get lots of wood. I don't really need wood.
Red player needs to check their hammer.
Check my hammer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can I get next? Thanks.
Because you constructed, so you get to
Yeah.
fix something.
Thank you.
That's
First
looking a bit better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been waiting ages to construct something. I just.
Right, well,
Chris.
we are going to see the first pass because I have no other option. So
So we have our first pass.
Yes.
So where are you on here? You're here.
Yeah.
So you recover 2 workers.
These
You
two.
do the moon thing, which for you is 3.
Okay.
So that's paint, fix, iron.
Okay.
And Rooster moves 1 space. We are almost at our first Roostergeddon.
Yep.
Am I happy with triggering Roostergeddon? I don't think I am. Right. So, am I happy with this? Potentially. I'm not doing much on the tracks. Well, I'm definitely moving to there. The question, I'm happy with that. The question is, do I want to rotate this back? And I don't think I do. So no, I'm just going to go there. I'm going to do the coin apostle thing first. I gain a coin. The clock does not move if you pass. No, as far as I know, I don't think it does. So I gain a coin, and I'm going to take 11 or 12. Ah, well.
Or you force it to
Or I force it and take
1 or 2.
I'm already. Yeah, I'm going to take number 12. Okay, and then I produce wood, which for me is just 1 wood. Unless I do that on there, which would then be 2. Yeah. So I'm going to put that there, costing a paint, which upgrades that, and then I get 2 wood. Think I can do that? Okay. You can do extra actions when passing. Yeah, when you pass, it is still your turn.
Yeah.
So you can still do as many of 3 things as you want to. So I did that, and that's me done.
That's you done. Okay, so I'll move it on 1 to here.
Mm-hmm.
Shockingly.
Shocking. Thank you.
I will then take the painter action and jump it 1, 2 to there. That is trigger any 1.
Any one of your productions.
So I'll produce 2 iron and a gold.
Yep.
Then I'll take this action. Got 1 on that,
So you go to there,
which now
which means
makes-
you've done this
Yep,
objective.
as a free action.
So as a free action, you can claim that.
Oh, it's just so I'm taking one of my workers, doesn't
Yep.
it? Which then means I get to take this.
Yep. So you just flip it over.
Flip it over, which gets me a level up on one of these.
Yep.
It's either a VP and another gold, or start getting.
What about that? I'd have taken the green one.
Has anyone actually taken green ones yet?
I think I'll bounce it
Well,
again. Take a VP and another gold.
And a gold. Yep. Okay.
Right.
All done?
That one there. That
Which
just
one?
now. This symbol.
This.
That just means I've now.
That means you are now eligible for these.
Yep.
Oh, well, you're eligible for that.
Yep.
Because you've passed this line. Yep.
Thank you very much.
So this is going to happen regardless.
It's going to move at least one.
I'm going to move this track back to here.
Okay. Flip one of your deviation tokens for that.
Yes.
Break a cog.
Okay, you're going to do the build. You're going to build 11.
So you're not moving the hammer.
Not moving the hammer.
You're just building this.
Yeah.
So it's going to cost you a gold, a
Gold.
wood, and
Wood.
any one basic resource.
You're building that one. Which one's the building? Sorry?
Building this one.
Yeah. So
And an iron.
And an iron.
I'm trading 3 for 1 for the iron. Oh, and
Yes.
1 basic resource. So it has to be that as well.
Yeah.
No, because that's a coin, isn't a.
It can be.
Okay, coin can be a basic
coin's
resource.
Sorry, yeah.
I also need 4. I messed up. Miscalculated. I thought I had enough to do both. No, it's actually okay. I'm going to do that.
You're going to spend everything.
Yeah.
So the total resources to build this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 8 points.
Yeah.
Do you have a worker spare? Have you
Yes.
placed a worker on the board?
No.
No.
No. Sorry.
We must place the worker on the board as the very first thing we do.
Yeah. So I can't
Do you
build.
want to take all your resources back?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. 2 of these games in a row is probably. So let's not push this back. Let's just do that, for the sake of helping.
So
Right.
flip that back over again then as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so I take a paint, which isn't very impressive because it's only 1 of them. And oh no, I do it the other way around. Sorry, I'm going to push it 1 more. So
Yeah.
Right, okay, got you.
that's was my original plan. Anyway.
Okay.
So you're there instead.
Yes.
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 Right.
Okay. So, sorry. I can build this if I spend my gold and 3 wood.
We need a paint
Yeah.
and
Coin.
1 iron.
Yeah. So that's gold and 3 wood.
Yeah, can do that.
So it's gold all for a wild.
Gold can be used as any
So
basic
you
resource.
use 3
So
wood as a
I get
gold
this.
and
Yep,
gold as
which
a
means you get
wild.
your worker.
Yeah.
And you also get the bonus at the top, which is
2.
moon plus 2. So 5 moons.
Right.
So that's fix, wood, fix, paint, fix.
3 fixes.
So 3 fixes, a paint and a wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Apologies again. Being a bit slow there. And so I get my wood and then the book thing. I'm going to.
We need to put your cards here, though. That's what I left this space here for your cards.
Oh right. Okay.
Here you go.
And then I'm going to get 2 pink jumps.
2 jumps on the pink track.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Well done.
Yes, probably could have done that in a different order, so that would get an extra moon jump.
No, that's when you rest.
I want to
Yeah.
rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Chris.
So,
I'll work them out.
do you want to do that or that? Worker.
You didn't move the rooster, did you? No, that's good. Need to get some fixes.
I might.
No, don't.
Can I do this?
Might-
Or
might
what
you?
can I do with this? I could do that then, I guess. Yeah, let's do it that way actually. So I'm gonna move this along 2 because I
Just
can. And I'm gonna go here. So I'm gonna go 1 up on yellow and pay a coin to go 1 up on blue.
Okay. Assistant or moon?
I can't have an assistant right now, so it
can.
has to be moon. Oh yeah, I can put it there, can't
Yeah.
I guess. I still think resources are probably better. So that's 3, isn't it?
3 on the moon.
Yeah.
So iron, fix, and wood.
Okay.
And then you can place your sculptor.
Yes.
Where is your sculptor going to go?
I suppose I could build again now, couldn't I? Or do I want this? So that would be a paint and yeah. So let's go here.
And you're a level 1 sculptor.
Yep. So,
So you break a cog
Yep.
and you can increase the size of your workshop.
necessarily just have to be that one that does it. Yeah, let's just hit this one though, actually.
Okay, that means you 2 up on the yellow track.
Yep.
Tick. And that costs you 1 paint and 1 wood.
Okay.
Well done.
Yep.
Thankfully, I only want to move it 1. I'm going to place my worker. You have that back.
Thank you.
So I'm going to produce wood, which is 2. And then I'm going to gain a coin. And I'm going to gain an assistant. Now then,
apostle.
an apostle. Sorry, yes. I'm going to take apostle number 2.
Okay.
Roostergeddon.
Yeah.
At the end of my turn.
Yes.
But before the end of my turn, I'm going to spend an iron to place this here, which means I have completed this column. I so want to take an assistant. I'm going to take an assistant. So, have you worked out what the assistants do? 3 points for every piece of the clock that you built, 6 points, 5 points for every completed column, 3 points for each zodiac tile you've built, 4 points for every marker you've got in level 4, and 1 point for every upgrade. Cool. Which one of them am I going to do the most of? I think I'm going to do this one. So I've gained an assistant because of filling the column. I'm then going to place my assistant. So spend a wood to place the assistant on here, which triggers the benefit, which moves that up.
Did you do the thing that you put your apostle on?
Did I do the thing that I put my apostle on? No, I didn't. The upgrade, thank you. So I'll actually have that there, which unlocks that. Right. Am I done with everything? Did that, put that on there, completed that, got that, put that on there, that completed that. Right? Green, did you take the 2 steps on the yellow track because of the card? Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I did it so quickly,
Yeah.
you didn't spot it.
Mhm.
Right, Roostergeddon.
Yep.
So, first of all, everybody fixes a number of their broken gears equal to their position on the rooster track, and every excess gets you 1 point.
So I can take
1,
3 broken, I produced 3, so I'm staying exactly put.
And then everybody loses 1 point for every one of those. So I lose 2 points.
Beep, beep.
And then this goes back, and we're now on to round 2, so it goes on number 5.
So that's the only thing that happens. Is just
I think that's it.
Yep.
I think that's what
it's
happens
when
with...
you, it's when you pass, you get the bonuses.
Yeah.
That's Roostergeddon.
That's Roostertainment. I will move it 2 onto the build.
So you're going to have to flip one of your tokens to move it to.
No, I won't.
Oh, you're blue.
So-
You're not red.
Team.
You're normally red.
I'm 3. I could move 3 if I wanted. Move all the way to here. But I'm going to stop there for this one. I will just take a paint. It is my secondary action. And I'm going to build.
You're building...
And I should build. I'm not going to move the hammer. I'm just going to build number 9. I'm going to pay a
I
gold
think
for
that's
the
11.
wood. Sorry, yep, number 11.
Yeah.
Gold for the wood. Gold for the gold.
That's a good way of doing it. Putting them on.
Iron.
And any one basic resource.
and
Yep. So you
iron.
get 8 points for that.
Actually, I'll make that on a paint instead. There we go. I'll move everything. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yep. So 10 points.
That was it. Yep.
And you get this bonus.
And I also get this bonus.
And you get that bonus.
So first things first, I'll move. Typical timing. I'm going to move.
3 moons.
Going to trigger this part.
Okay.
Is that which one would I do first? That one or that one? Or is it
Not
my
sure.
choice? I'll do the moon. They're both the same, aren't they? It's 3 and 3.
3 moons.
Move 3 moons.
2 fixes and a paint.
Yeah, I'll fix it all fine. So just get a paint.
Yep.
But I get to move him.
1, 2, or 3.
1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3 to take a gold
Gold and a coin.
and a coin.
Nice.
Nice one.
I think that's it for me.
Right, I'm going to go here.
And then the first thing you do after
Put my
moving the
worker
gear,
on.
hey, there we go. I need muscle memory.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't got the gold. That's annoying. Oh well. I'll do the book. Sorry, the yellow thing. I'll take this.
Just scroll.
Yeah. So this is a pre-moon thing, isn't it? A moon action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I will flip this to do the moon action. So that's a repair.
It's 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah. So
Which I
it's
don't need.
an iron, a fix, and a wood.
I don't need a fix, unfortunately. I get an iron and a wood.
Yep.
Not amazing.
But it might help you build a.
Might be, yeah. I think it will. That was the reason I did it. Yeah. So I can get this one.
1 paint and
one
another paint.
and 3 wood.
So 3 wood for gold and the gold for paint. Yep.
So, but then it gets me a rebuild which I can't use. Or I could put it the other side.
Completely to the side. You leave the build spaces available.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that it's not.
You do get the upgrade there when you buy it.
I do get the upgrade. Yeah.
What would you like to upgrade?
Upgrade this. Thank you.
The order of actions of construction are printed on the board. Yes, they are here. Oh, right. So you get the 2 points for doing the thing. Then you get that bonus, then you get that. Thank you. Right. So the order is
Yeah.
fixed. It's on there.
Yeah.
Super,
Okay.
super.
So it is this first, and then it's that.
That's that.
Excellent. Thank you.
That's pretty awful to me. But there we go. Yeah.
Right. So I am going to move 2 because I can. And then, yeah, that can come off. It's there. So is there somewhere that I can move my sculptor that'll get me coins? It's there. So let's go down here, doing this action first. So I break a cog.
You're level 1.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll get a gold and get a coin.
Okay. And then we will do this one to go 1 up on yellow.
Get you a scroll.
I'm going to take that one. And then what else do we want to go up on? Let's go up on blue as well by spending a coin. Okay, do I want to do this now? 3 or 4? Yes, let's turn that over to take apostle number 4.
I'm glad you did that. You're done.
Yes, because I'm not totally sure there's any point placing them right now.
So I'm going to move that to there. So I'm still concerned by these. I've got so many coins. But I am falling way behind on the tracks. So I am going to deviate to move that to there. Right, and then the first thing I'm going to do is get a coin. Well, I'm going to place a worker.
Yeah, it's always a good start.
And then I'm going to get a coin and I'm going to take apostle number 5.
So we move the rooster again.
Then I am going to spend a coin and I'm going to move up that track and I'm going to move up that track again, which gets me one of these. And I think I'm going to take them. Oh. Oh. I don't know. They're all good. I'm going to take the moon, and then I'm going to. Am I going to use it or am I going to save it?
Only you
We're
can
not.
decide
We're not
which-
near Rooster getting, so I'm going to save it for now. Yeah, that's me done. Cool. Yeah.
base move of 2. Then I'm going to pay 1 to move it a third time. Here we go.
Okay.
So first things first.
Produce iron.
Yep, which gets me 2 iron.
2 iron and gold. And then you're increasing the size of your workshop.
I am. I've even got
Just so you two know, you have qualified for this objective.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks.
yeah.
I was about to do that.
Okay.
I had forgotten that,
so I can spend
but it's no point in
2
doing it right
pink
now, I
for the
don't think,
first
anyway.
one, which will jump me up 2 on the pink, which gets me a potential moon move, or which might be so I will. So I'm going to spend 3 paint,
Mm-hmm.
make this one,
Yep.
as well as an extra me.
Yep. That gets you 2 coins.
It's me.
Comes with 2 coins. I'm going to stick it that way around.
Yep. So you're not.
Comes with 2 coins. What I was doing there? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, 2 coins, an extra guy.
Yep.
And those are starting to form up. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll do this.
Yep.
I'll move 1 to here. Do I want to do anything else? I think no. So I'm going to spend the coin on the book.
Place your worker.
So yeah.
Cool.
So
So
I'm
you gain a coin, do an upgrade.
going to spend the coin on the book. So
Yeah.
it's an upgrade in a yellow book and another book.
Yeah.
So yellow book it's a scroll.
Yeah. Do you want to do your upgrade first, just in case it matters?
Okay. Right. I haven't talked about the upgrade thing, but yeah.
Okay. So you've done the coin and the upgrade, but then you're spending the coin on there. So
Yeah.
yellow track gets you a scroll.
So the scroll will be rebuild at some time. Sounds good.
Okay. And then you've got 1 more track movement.
There.
Nice. So your sculptor is level 3.
Yeah.
And when you rest, you get all sorts of bonuses now.
You happy?
That seems to be the end of my turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I will move 2 to here. I will place a worker. There. I'll get a coin. And an apostle.
7 or 8.
I think we will take 7 because I've already got 8, so I don't really have a choice.
Don't forget, you can force this to
Yeah,
move.
I wanted that color anyway,
Right.
so it's fine. But thank you for the reminder. Okay, and then we will move up a blue. I'm going to pay a coin to move up the blue one again,
Getting you a scroll.
getting me a scroll. I think. Do I just do that? I think I'm going to take this one and use it. Actually, no, not straight away. But I could do that. So we'll do free action of place this apostle there.
Cost you 1 point.
It's going to be a
Gold.
as a paint, and that gets me
Gets
a
you a
coin. And then I will actually place this one too,
Mm-hmm.
which will cost me an iron there, which gets an upgrade.
Gets you any upgrade.
Let's go with iron.
And then you've completed the column, so
Yeah.
you get an assistant or a moon movement.
I'm going to take an assistant, and I think we will take
Which one's good for you?
this one.
It's currently worth 6.
Yeah.
Well, it's currently worth nothing,
Yeah.
but if you place it, then it'll be worth 6.
And then I'm going to do this as a free action as well to move the painter to there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go one up the blue
Yeah.
and spend a coin to go another one up the blue.
That. Yeah, I'm really not doing those tracks very well. You all done?
Yeah,
Right.
I think
Move
so.
it 2. So I will move it 2. And I am then going to... See, I'm complaining about the tracks, but I'm not doing anything about it. So I'm going to flip another deviation token to move that to there. I'm going to place a worker. Thank you. And then we're going to produce iron, which is going to be 2 iron and any other basic resource. And then we're going to construct. So, right, well, I want to build that one. So I can move it up to 3. I'm just going to move it 2. I'm going to build this. So I need a gold, a wood, and an iron. So there's the wood. There's the iron, and I'm going to use 3 iron as a gold. So I used 3 resources, which gets me 6 points, and I'm putting it there for an extra 4. So I get 10 points.
So 26.
Right. But then I'm going to get to do that, which is an apostle, and then that, which is an apostle.
And a fix.
So I'm going to interrupt this broadcast to place this apostle here. So that costs me an iron. Right, I'm then going to take an apostle from that, which is going to be green number 10. Rooster time. And then I'm going to take maybe not number 10, maybe number 9. It's fine. Because now I'll take number 11. Right. Then I'm going to spend a wood to place number 11 here, which gets me an upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade this one. And now, because I've placed 3 green apostles, I get that.
Finally,
I'll flip that over.
More coins.
Yeah, come on with the most coins wins. Is that everything? What have I missed? There's got to be something I've missed.
I think that's everything. Terrifying.
I built
Yep.
that.
You did that.
I did that. I built it. I got all the points. I did that. I got that bonus.
Yeah.
I get to flip a thing.
Yeah.
I knew there was something I'd forgot, but I think that's it.
Cool, cool.
I lose a broken cock. Yes, there you go.
Right.
If apostle is in the bottom slot, can you move it to the top one to get an assistant? Yes, you can. So your own player board has space for 2 apostles or 1 apostle and assistant. And if there's an apostle here, you can just move it to there.
That's cool.
They're not fixed. You just tell them to get out and shift them around.
1, 2, 3.
I've got
It's in
someone
my
more
base.
important than you.
I'll push you out,
Thank you.
and I'm going to spend 2. 1, 2. Shift these gears
I could have done that and that and that.
back this way.
So many things. So many things. I know what I'm doing on my next turn.
There we go. So, spending a coin to do this twice.
To pick twice, yeah.
Ping twice.
And I'll take the 1 for every upgrade
Yep.
chappie who can live there. Then,
Your sculptor,
yes, who is now level
who's
2.
level 2.
So I'm going
He's
to
not
push
done
Rob
anything
out over there.
Get out.
So I break another cog,
Gain a basic resource
which will be a wood.
and construct.
Construct. So the construction will be, this moves on 1,
Yeah.
and I'm constructing number 7.
Okay, so that's expensive.
Gold, wood, wild, iron, iron, iron. Happy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12.
12 points.
12 points for that one.
And it's number 7, isn't it?
2, 4, 6. Yes.
So that goes here.
moving up to 12.
Yep, done it.
Another
That
2
goes there.
points for
Have a
that.
die. I'll produce iron, which gets me a gold and 2 iron back.
And then your own bonus,
Which is I get to move the artist.
where you break a cog. Oh no, you're at the
No,
top.
I'm at the top.
You're at the
That's
top
been
now.
knocked,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, at the top.
Move Mr.
I'll
Painter
go
guy.
on 2, do that to move up 1 on this track.
Yeah.
And then I will assign him to here.
Cost you 1 paint.
Which I will
You got a
spend
coin?
coin for.
Yeah.
To immediately take the moon action, which is
For you, 3.
2 fixes
2 fixes and some paint.
and some more paint.
There you go. Yeah, definitely combo games. Lots of combos going on.
Yeah. All right. It's kind of scuppered my plans a bit.
Marvellous.
Even better.
Spend a cog to do that, and then another cog to do that. So it's 2 cogs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How many workers have you got? You're not building, are you?
No.
Right. We're good. You are
So
producing wood.
yeah. So it's 2 wood.
2 wood and the gold.
And a gold.
And then moon or painter.
So painter is that one, isn't it?
Yep.
And
Which for you is up to 4 spaces.
yeah. So I take a gold and a coin and
Well, no, you were right. A gold and a coin.
Yeah, yeah.
Or a coin and a gold.
And yeah, that's it.
You done? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go absolutely
Wild.
wild.
Crazy wild.
Yeah, crazy wild. Well, the first one I'm going to do is use a free action with
Yeah.
my assistant to place them there.
So spend an iron.
Yep.
Place
Get
them there.
2 workers back.
Yep.
So let's take these 2. And then I'm going to move... Oh, I can move 4 to start with, can't I? Even better. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to break a cog to go to there.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom.
So I'm going to...
And you're happy with the calendar dial?
Yes. So I need to place a worker. I'll get a coin and an apostle.
And then you move up. Oh, apostle first.
Yeah.
1 or 2.
Oh. Let's go with number 1.
Rooster time.
Okay.
Cluck, cluck.
And then I will move up on the yellow and pay a coin, I guess, to move up on the yellow again.
Assistant or moon?
I think it's going to be an assistant,
I wanted to hear.
but which one?
Race is on.
I've not done much of that. But I could. I've done a little, maybe get the other one of these 2 and see if we do how many's left. 2. I'm going to take that. See what I can fill in. Okay.
Other sources of assistance.
Filling columns
Oh, that was
and reaching here. That's it.
That was it.
There's no
I'm
other
gonna
way to get
Take a
assistance.
free action as well to place him there to get another worker using a gold as a paint. And I'm done.
Well, everything's getting expensive to build, and I don't have any gold. So technically, I could use 3 coins as 3 wood, and 3 wood as 1 gold. It's really expensive. But I do want to build that. It's so expensive. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because of reasons. So I'm moving it 2 because I can. I'm going to stick with that. Oh, That's good. Yes. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to pay the coin. So I'm moving one up on this track, and I'm going to move another one up on this track, and I'm going to get an assistant. You can't have the same assistant twice. I don't think I mentioned that, but you can't.
You did at the start.
Did I?
Yeah.
Right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's already 7 points. That's 6. Well, it's going to be 6. I'm going to take this one. Right, so I've done that from that. Now I'm going to construct. Or I'm going to try to construct. Right, before I construct, I'm going to do the moon thing. I'm going to move 3 round, which is an iron, a fix, and a wood. So fix, get a wood, get an iron. Right, then I'm going to construct. So I'm moving my hammer twice. I'm going to build this piece. So this is going to be really expensive. It's going to cost me a paint, a wood, an iron, and a gold. And I don't have the gold, so I'm going to use 2 coins as wood with the other wood for a gold. That's right, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's 8 points plus another 6. 14.
So 4, 4. It's 8, and that's 10.
Done that. Then we get to do this. Right. 2 track movements. Suddenly we're rocking. I've got to be above there to get that. But actually, I've already got 1 scroll. Wow. That's rubbish, isn't it? I think this is the one we want. So I'm going to move 2 up on there. That was for that. Then I've got my construction bonus, which is fix a gear and take an apostle. I'm going to have apostle. Oh, I haven't got room for an apostle, so we're going to have to place this one first, which I can by spending a coin. Put it there. Getting that. And then I'm going to take apostle number 3.
Some sliding doors.
And yes, Peter, that's the rule I asked earlier on. You can take the deviations to move this further and thereby speed up the game. But remember, whenever Roostergeddon happens, you're going to lose points for each of these. So I think that's it. That was quite a big combo heavy turn.
You good?
I'm happy with that.
Right. And go 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to stick my guy down, bouncing this guy back. I'm going to take 2 iron and a gold. There's more iron, please.
Want some iron?
More iron.
Any iron?
Any old iron?
Any old iron.
Sorry, not all of it.
Don't take it all.
Yeah. Here's one pouring it into my hand. I'm going to jump across to here, break a cog, take any resource of my choice, which will be a wood, and then spend
Extend your workshop.
8 and 3 to take
Ooh.
the third one.
Yep.
Also gives me my extra guy and comes with
2 coins.
2 coins. Annoyingly, it doesn't quite form the right
No, it
chain,
doesn't.
But none of them were. They were all sort of good against me, which gives me 2 more coins. Thank you very much. Oh, now they come out.
Classic.
That's me.
Yeah, so it's not good. Yeah, I'll have to rest anyway. I think.
Interesting, because the game, I don't know, but the game could end when these 2 are built.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
true.
not long, is it? I think that's going to happen before the Roostergeddon
Yeah.
happens.
Okay. So I get 6 moons.
Are you passing?
I haven't got any workers.
Okay, yeah. So you get your default of 4
Yeah.
plus 3. So you get
So
7 moons.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
It's more fixes than you can shake a stick at,
One of each resource.
and it's one of each resource.
And you get to take 4 dudes back.
Yep. 4 workers come home, and rooster time.
Okay, a full 4.
You can take this one back as well if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Because there isn't an end of game scoring one for this, but
Right. Don't know if that's good or not.
well, the ones on the
Well,
clock might get kicked
Might
off by
get-
other people.
Yeah.
Whereas that,
I'll leave one
No,
there.
because he's got that on there, which is 3 points for everyone he's got on.
no.
Or is that just? I thought that was at the point he takes it, he gets 3 for
Yeah.
everyone else.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is true.
Yeah.
Because how would you know it's yours otherwise? Yeah, good point.
And you
Good
could
point.
Rob's in it and we're actually close to him, so I mentioned
Yeah.
it. If it had been Chris, I wouldn't have bothered.
Yeah, thanks, Rob.
Okay.
Should have expected it.
There is a rule that I completely forgot to
Okay,
mention.
Chris.
Oh, another one.
Yeah. When this is complete, we flip this over. And now, once it's flipped over, players can, when they're constructing, can spend that, and that for 8 points.
Cool. So
But they don't get to.
place a worker.
Yeah, you don't place a worker.
Gotcha. So it's just
But
if you've got resources.
If you've got
at the end,
resources left and the clock has been
Yeah, I'm
finished,
trying to work out what I need to
you can
do.
throw stuff at it.
That's cool.
I think it's going to have to be go around to do moon.
Oh, you need to build the zodiac tiles for the game to end. Oh, thank you. Right, we weren't sure about that in the rulebook. It says calendar
So it's
tiles.
the clock. So it's both.
So it's the clock.
It's all-
It's the
all
clock.
part
that
of
does
the
make
clock,
sense.
okay.
It
Yeah.
felt
It does make
odd that
sense.
you'd only half finished the clock.
It does make sense. Thank you for that clarification.
Do we do it that way? I do have space. 5 and a 6. I could use one of those 2. So I'm just going to go 1 forward, kicking you out. So first we're going to take a coin and an apostle, which is going to be number 5. So this moves on to there, which means we're going to get
Oh,
Roostergeddon.
Roostergeddon.
Okay, so I've done that bit. So then we're going to move up 1 on the yellow track, and I'm going to pay a coin to go 1 up on blue.
Which gets you the blue scroll at the top. So immediately, 3 points for every scroll you have to a maximum of 10 points.
So that's 2, 6, 9.
Well, this is a blue scroll.
Yeah,
12, 10.
So I assume this
10.
triggers itself. So it's
Yeah.
10 points.
Cool. 6 minutes 50. Okay, and I could place that, but is there any point right now? I think I will not for just now, so that's the end of my go. So we do this.
We do Roostergeddon.
Yeah.
So I fix one of my things.
6-2 and get 2
All of
points.
So what's interesting, this tile, and you may not have seen this, but this tile is different each time you play. We'll go through these at the end of the game, but the tile that we've chosen to play with is 5-5-3-3. So now when the rooster goes back, it goes on the 3. So these last 2 rounds are going to be quicker than the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
My go.
Yes.
Right, I absolutely need another workshop tile, but I have 1 coin. So I need somewhere that's going to get me resources and then allow me to take a tile. And there is one. There is the exact space. So I'm going to go 1, 2, because I can. And then I'm going to push it real good to 3. So I am first going to generate paint.
You're first going to place a worker.
I'm first going to place a worker. Thank you. Then I'm going to generate paint. I get 2 paint. And now I can buy a workshop tile. There's only one I can buy. Yep, so I'll buy the only one I can buy, which is this one. I'm going to put it... I'm going to put it here. That gets me 2 up on the pink track, which gets me a scroll. Aha! So the scroll is going to get me an upgrade. Right? So I built the workshop, and then I do have a coin. I'm going to do it. It makes sense to do it. I'm going to use the coin as paint. I'm going to place that assistant there, which moves that up to there. But now I have 2 assistants.
Yeah.
So I get this, which is any 2 resources. I'm going to take a paint and some wood. So what did I do? I went there, got some stuff, did that. I've got this. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I think I'm good. I've got all sorts of options with this, but for now, we also haven't explained what happens when you complete a row. So I'll just show you my playboard. When you complete a row with your apostles, you get 7 points immediately, and 1 of your basic resources produces.
Okay. So with that one's there for free. Turn this one back for 1 cog. Because there's no passive one that lets you move this one, is there?
What's that?
No.
No, the default movement of this is 0.
And there's none of the boosted beyond default.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
It's that icon there,
Yeah.
which you only see on here.
That's fine. Going to spend 2 to do 2 jumps up on the yellow track.
So blue goes up to there.
Yep. Then place my worker and jump back to here.
Mm-hmm.
So I break another cog. I take any
You're
one
level 2,
resource.
aren't
Yep.
Yep.
Any one resource. Which
And
would be,
construct,
another wood.
which you're building.
And I'm going to go 1, 2 and build number 6.
Yeah.
Because I've got a guy. So a gold,
I know
an iron, a wood, and another wood.
8 points.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8 points.
Plus another 4.
Plus another 4. That's 12 points, please.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll do
Let's do an upgrade.
that, which gets me another guy.
And then you get
Now that, which is to move the artist. And the artist will move. I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and take 2 iron
you're producing.
and the gold.
All done.
All done.
Right, don't forget Chris.
Yeah.
Just in case I sneak in there and get
No, I think I need to do it this turn. I was already on that.
We moved the yellow track and not the pink track. Who did that? Apparently somebody moved up the yellow track and not the pink track.
Well, I moved up the yellow track, definitely.
I moved recently.
And Mur has watched back on the rewind and confirmed it. But which player?
Which player and when?
I did when I moved up twice. Me. Okay, so I moved up yellow when I should have moved up pink. I think that was there, wasn't it? Okay, so if I just move that down 2,
Yeah, the result.
and that up 2,
Yeah.
the net result is the same. I still got a scroll. Yep. Thank you, chat. Can't tell the difference between yellow and pink. It's the influence of Gary. Blame Gary.
Oh, it's very easy to blame Paul.
Hashtag blame Gary. What do you think about it?
Hashtag
Do you
I
say
blame
anything
Gary.
about it?
You know, it doesn't turn his defence, does he?
I'm
No,
just
exactly.
a scapegoat.
Oh, Chris is here all week.
Thankfully, it's Friday.
Unless the Patreon campaign hits enough, in which case, he's staying for an extra week.
Doing GridCon stand up on the Saturday night.
Oh, is that when we have to close the bar when everyone goes?
Yeah.
Move here. And
You're
one
moving
back.
2.
So
Move that
that's,
back.
3 in total.
Yeah, because you're right. Okay. No, 2 in total.
No, because I started here.
So you moved it 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then you moved the blue.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I keep
But
getting
you
knocked
really
out.
want to do it? Yeah.
I kept getting knocked out the things that I need.
So this is pink, not yellow.
That's the nature of
Pink.
board games.
Well, sometimes it is, yeah. So I move up there.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to do the build first.
Place a person
Yeah.
first.
Plays a person first.
Place person first, and then do the build.
Which one are you building?
Well, that's a good question. I can build this for not so much.
1, 2,
4 resources.
Four
Yeah.
resources.
So I'll do that.
Okay. So you need a gold,
Yes, I know. Yeah.
paint, wood,
Yeah.
and wood.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
8 points.
Yeah.
Stop Chris getting 1,000,000 points.
Yes.
Plus the extra 2. Placing here.
Yeah.
She's 10.
Okay.
So at this point, I think this now flips over. I think. I'll double check that.
Mhm.
Where's the rule book?
So I get
Technically, still another building.
Well,
action.
there is. Yeah, I misread it earlier.
Did you flip one of your things over doing
No.
that?
no, I haven't yet.
Where is it?
Okay, well, I'll do that now.
Right.
Thanks.
When a player performs the last construction of a dial in the calendar.
Mhm.
Okay, no, it's got to be completed. Yeah, completed.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so then I get an apostle.
You do.
You do.
So it's 7 or 8, or you can move it.
All right. I'm going to take a 7, I think. So then that goes that way.
Yep.
Mhm.
And so I'm going to do the other thing on there.
Yeah.
Which is I spend a
Coin.
coin, sorry, and a book to go up to there and
You
take
do
the
that
scroll.
twice, yep.
Nice.
Which
So
goes-
immediately 3 points for every outside piece that you've built.
Yeah.
So you get 6 points.
6 points.
What player it?
Okay. And I think that's done. I've done everything there, haven't I? So yeah, that's it. Oh, I can do one. I can do this, which doesn't really need to be done now. So I'm going to postpone that. I could do another build even,
Could do another build.
but I can't do this yet. You're saying
No, that's only when the calendar is complete.
okay. I can't now do another build because I don't have enough resources. So
It would be this.
and I can only move 2, so I'd have to do that
You
row.
can grind gears if you need to.
I'd have to do that one, wouldn't
Would
I?
they?
Oh,
yeah, you can move it further if you
Oh,
need
yeah.
to.
But
So-
they're about all the same.
Yeah.
This one will cost me.
There's going to be
That
more.
would cost you
three.
paint, which you don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Too much.
4, 5. 5 resources.
Yeah, I don't have that many.
1, 2. I think most of the
I
ones
think
that are
you
left
can
are
build
costing you
this
5.
one.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, this one.
Oh yeah, because that's only 2
You
more.
can build
8.
that one,
Yeah, I should probably.
but you'd
should then.
need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, I don't have.
and you're only moving 2, so you'd need to grind 3 gears
That's
to get
fine.
round there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You're gonna do it.
Thanks.
So
for
you flip over your scroll.
Yeah.
Construct. You've
Yeah.
ground 3 gears to go all the way around to here,
Yes.
and now you need. I didn't spot that.
A gold,
You might be okay.
Any one resource.
A gold, an iron,
an iron.
and
Iron.
any one basic
Which I have.
resource.
Just.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 8 points,
Yeah.
and then it goes on there, and you get another 2.
Right. It's 10 points.
8,
Um,
2.
I do it on. And get another cog as a building.
You fix one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get that.
And I get that, which is an upgrade.
Yeah.
Of something. So I do that. That gives
get
me
a worker. Okay, so only 2 pieces of the zodiac left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing the math. So it probably would have taken me a lot longer.
Right, I'm going to do a free action to go there
Yeah.
before Paul does. And then I will. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to spend a wood to place my apostle number 5 in here,
Apostle number 5.
which is then an upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade this one. And then I'm going to move. Oh no, I can't because I can get paint. Yeah, that will do what I wanted to do. So we'll move on to there. We'll place a worker. And I'm going to produce iron, which gets me 2 iron and any resource, which is going to be a paint. And then I get to expand my workshop. So I can take this one here.
For 1 paint and 1 iron.
Paint and 1 iron. You can go there quite nicely. Which means I also now get to take an apostle, which is 9 or 10. I need a red one, so it can be 9. And I'm going to also spend an iron to put this guy here, which gets me a rooster bump, which will be a gold and a VP. And then, is it worth just putting them out now? No, I don't think it's going to make a difference. Okay, I think that's my turn done.
Okay. There's a few too many things here I want to do. I have the gears, so I could grind some if I wanted to. What apostles have we got available? 9 and 10.
Oh, it's not 9 and 10 because I just took 9, so that needs to move round. Sorry.
Okay, which means
It's the rooster
time.
one.
Yep, so the apostle will. Thank
It's
you. Well
11 or
spotted.
12.
Don't forget the reward of the card, the one on top for the green player.
Yes.
Did you do that?
I took. Oh no, I didn't take second.
You didn't take that.
upgrade. No.
Thank you. Well spotted.
Thank you. Guess it's just worth doing that now. At this point.
As much as it pains me, I'm just going to move one. I'm going to take the coin and the upgrade. I'm going to knock out my own worker with that worker. I'm going to take the coin and the upgrade, but keep the coin. The upgrade will be that. Then I'm going to use the coin. I'm going to move up on the yellow. Do I have time to get over the brick walls? Yeah, I need to go up there. So I've paid the coin to move up second one, which gets me another scroll. I'm going to take that. So I did that. Do I want to place this? That is the question. I'm not in any rush. I could place that on my turn next turn. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I say not in any rush. The last time we played, the game ended abruptly.
Yeah, I said that.
You said that,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's going to run.
Base
Who is the
movement
start
of-
player?
Rob.
Rob.
Base movement of 3 for me. 1, 2, 3. And I'll spend 1 gear to go 4. Stick my chap down. I'm going to keep that as is. So I'm going to go 1 on the pink track.
You are now eligible for the end of game scoring.
I'll spend a coin to go up 1 on the yellow track.
Gets you a scroll.
Gets me a scroll. It's either an apostle or I think I will take the moon. I will now immediately trigger the moon.
Getting you 4 moon movements.
Yep.
So it's 2 fixes,
Yep.
paint and iron.
On paint, 1 iron, 2 fixes. Then I will build and I will grind my gears twice to get me around to cancer.
So your default movement is 2.
2.
And you're going to go
2 more to get
2 more,
to get
and you're going to
cancer.
construct this.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, so we're going to go for a
Oh,
gold
this is going to be a lot of points.
and a paint
Yeah.
and an iron and an iron and an iron
It's heavy.
and sorry, record jammed. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12 points.
12, but happens to go in there.
Plus another 6
That's
for
18.
18 points.
Wow.
So 10.
We have an imminent end of game. You get that.
That's anyone of your choice, which I think I've already got 1 on this one.
And then you get to move the painter.
Painter will move to here, and I'll push this one up here, which unlocks him. I think that's everything. So I got my upgrade from that one, which was the first one.
Yep.
Then I did that, which triggered that, which moved my painter, which got me that one, which unlocked him.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm done.
So we're potentially starting the final round of the game.
Yeah. The one that
If
needs,
somebody builds that, then
which currently
Nice. Game is
requires a
over.
gold, an
I'm
iron,
definitely not.
Unlikely to be me.
actually a gold, one of each core resource, and any one resource. And it goes in here.
I think the best thing for me to do is rest, to be honest.
okay.
It's pretty terrible.
So you get 4 workers back.
Yeah.
You get 7 moon movements.
Yeah.
So wood,
Wood,
a fix,
fix,
a paint,
paint,
a fix,
fix,
an iron,
an iron.
a fix, and a wood. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Rooster moves 1. We are almost at Roostergeddon.
Oh, yes. Accelerating the end game.
Oh,
We've got ages yet for that.
Right.
That's when, haven't we?
to save having to. Are you done, Rob?
Yeah.
Done
Can't do
then?
anything else.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to spend my gold as a iron to place you into there, which gets me 2 people back. So take those 2. And I've also completed this row.
So you get an assistant or moon.
I think I'm going to do moon because I'm not sure I'm going to get many more assistants. So I get to move 5 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3 fixes. Oh yeah, worker. Well spotted.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you've
I
not done that
haven't
yet?
done this bit
doing
yet.
the moon.
Okay.
This is from my free action of
Oh, okay.
placing
Okay, yeah.
that first. So
Okay.
I can't do any fixes. So it's just a paint and an iron.
So you can do that before.
Yeah. Anytime on your turn.
Okay. So that's done that bit. So then what do I actually want to do? I kind of want to go up yellow. So let's move 2. But yeah, let's do that. Okay, so do this bit first and I'll put a worker down as a start, and then get a coin and an upgrade, which I'm just going to use for that one, which will get me a VP and a gold. And then we will go 1 up on yellow and spend another coin to go another 1 up on yellow to get a scroll. And I'm going to take an apostle scroll and use it straight away to get apostle number 11.
So that goes round.
Yep. And okay. That's that. But I'm going to use my other worker to do. Actually, let's just do this. So I'm going to spend an iron here to place the apostle that I just got to get this worker. And then because we're getting quite close, I've now done that and that.
Nice.
That's done.
Whew, that was a bit chainy, but I think I'm done.
So I'm in a bit of a pickle because I kind of want to extend my workshop, but I also want to move. I need to get into here because that's good for me. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 points or 14, probably 7. But I need to get 3 spaces up on the yellow track. And that's not going to happen anytime soon, is it? I mean, that's quite good for me as well. Yeah, I've left it too long to go up on these tracks. Okay, well, I'm not passing. So I'm just going to move it 1 and see how that looks. Am I happy with that? I've not used this sculptor yet. He's been lazy. And he's a level 2 sculptor. What can he do? He can do this. He can do this. Oh, hello. That's the thing which I talked about. Right. Okay, I think we have a plan. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to place a worker here.
Okay.
Right. I'm then going to use my 2 upgrade scrolls to upgrade the wood and the paint. And then I'm going to produce wood. So I get 2 wood and I get a gold. Right. Then we're going to place the sculptor here. And he's level 2, so it breaks a gear. I get any 1 basic resource. Let's have an iron, I think. And I'm then going to buy this. So this costs me a paint and a wood. Paint and a wood. Okay. I'm going to place it here. So that actually gets me 2 things. I get the bonus on the card itself, and I've made this picture and I get an apostle. So I'm going to do the upgrade, which is that. And the apostle is going to be apostle number 1. Which triggers the rooster time, which means we've got Roostergeddon.
Yep.
Boom.
And that goes there. Right.
You've also unlocked those 2 workers, haven't you?
I've unlocked that one. Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, on that one. Yeah, I spotted. Right. Now I'm going to place some of these apostles. So I am totally placing this one, which cost an iron. It goes there. That completes the column, which gets me an assistant, which I can then spend a wood to place to get me another. Oh, right. Well, I've got the 2 ones that are good for me. That's worth nothing. That's actually worth 6, and that's worth 6. So I'll take that one. So the assistant goes there because I completed that. Right. I've got this, and I'm going to spend a wood to put that in there, which gets me a coin, and that completes another column. Oh, wow. Let's shuffle along. Am I going to be able to get another? I don't think I am. So I've completed that column. I'm going to do the moon. The moon for me is 4. So that's 2 fixes, a wood and a paint. 2 fixes and a wood and a paint. Okay, that's all right. Then I think I'm going to do more. I think I need to place this just in case something happens. So I'm going to spend a wood to place this on here, which gets me an apostle.
Which you've already got.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to push it.
Which you've already got.
Then I'm going to have to push it again, which would cause another rooster movement. But the Roostergeddon's already been triggered. So then I can take number 8, which moves it along. And then I'm going to spend a paint, place number 8 here. Which gets me 2 workers back.
7 points.
Hmm?
For completing a row.
Yep, and then I've completed the row, so I get 7 points, and I produce on one of my resources. I'm going to produce wood. No, paint. So I get 2 paint and a gold. That is possibly the biggest turn I've had. What was I doing? I don't even know what actually I did. I did that, which was that, which caused that. Yeah, that's a crazy turn. But now we have Roostergeddon.
You also needed a worker there.
I needed a worker
Just
there.
like
Thank
a-
you.
Or did you
Gosh.
take it? Or did you take it back?
Oh, no, I
again?
took it back.
You took it back
Yeah, I
again.
took it
Sorry,
back.
sorry.
I'm just going to check the chat. Yeah, it was a big turn. I don't think I missed anything. Right, now we have Roostergeddon. So I've got 2, so I flip these 2 over, but don't get any
Three,
points.
so flip these 3, don't get any points.
I've got none, so I get 4
And we are
points.
now on the final round, and it goes on the 3. Well, actually, the 2 things have been fairly close.
Yeah.
Okay. All good.
And if you can build that, the game ends.
What, like this, you mean? 1, 2, 3.
Right, because if you weren't allowed to do it, yeah.
1 to rotate it that way.
Yeah.
I'll take a gold and 2 iron. And then
So,
build. So,
So how many free movements have you got?
2.
So you're going to need 3.
Yep.
So you're
Fortunately,
going to break 3
someone,
gears.
someone resets, which let me get all the way around the top.
Okay. And then
So-
to build that, you're going to need a gold,
Gold.
an iron,
Iron.
paint,
I will buy paint.
wood,
I will buy wood.
and any one basic resource.
Iron.
Nice.
So that is 10 points.
Yep.
And it
Goes
goes there
12.
12 points.
And that's game.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I'm the last player.
Yep.
So there's
So you pop your worker on.
77. I'll take my points first.
Okay.
Important
77.
thing. Yeah, they should have a worker there
One
as well.
there.
But
Worker there.
And 1.
Worker there. You get that bonus.
Just any, produce any one thing,
Yep.
which I'll produce the top for 2 iron and a
And then
gold.
you get your bonus.
Another iron, please. I'll take it back from the board here.
Yeah.
Which is to move,
Move the
him,
painter.
which I think.
That's going to be worth the most points. Because there's points at the end of the game for gold.
Yeah.
I think.
Because I
Well,
can move him up to 4, 3, 4.
where are you?
4.
Yes, production or a golden coin. Or,
Production is actually better for you.
Yeah, it is.
Slightly.
Just.
yeah, because I get 2.
Because
Yeah.
you can make your iron into gold.
Or I've always got here, which gets me 1 up. I don't think that 1 up gets me anything else. I'd need the coin in order to trigger it. And we can't trade in for coins.
No.
I don't think there's any way of me jumping. So, yes. I think we'll just jump to here. No, take here 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, I'll produce another gold and 2 more. That was close. 2 more iron, please.
All played correctly and then took it back with the bonus. Yep, we're all good. Right. I think we're done.
That's
Yeah.
it. The
So-
clock has been finished.
Just before we do final scoring, just wanted to give a few shout outs. First of all, thank you very much again to the publisher of the game for providing us with a review copy. The reason why we're doing this playthrough today is when I got back from Essen, I put a list up on my Patreon page of all of the new games that I've come back with, and my patrons have been voting, and they are still voting on the order in which they want to see the games. And this one won the most votes. That's why we're doing it today. So if you are one of my Patreon supporters, you can vote on what games we're going to be playing. I can tell you now, the one that's winning the vote currently for next Friday is Covenant. So if you want to see Covenant being played on the channel, that's very likely to get played next Friday, but the voting is still going on. So yes, if you are one of my Patreon supporters or you become one of my Patreon supporters, you can have a vote. And the vote is going to stay there for the next 2 months. And every week I will look at which one's got the most votes and I will do them in that order.
I'm converting those 6 into 2 gold.
Well, that happens anyway at the end of the game.
That's automatic.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Right, so let's go through final scoring. This one we're not going to bother with that. We'll just skip that for this game. Is that all
That's
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's the top, I'm assuming.
This is these,
Yep.
and only if you've reached above the brick line.
Yep.
So first of all, this one. Chris, you're the highest, so you're going to
Yep.
get 3 points for each scroll that you've got to a maximum of 15.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
That's a lot of, yeah, you may have this, Chris.
Second is blue.
10, 11,
1 point
12,
for every
13,
scroll.
14.
In fact, it's not second, it's every other player who is above the line.
3,
Right, this one. Rob,
3,
So I have
3
one.
points for each one of these. So you get 3 points.
Yeah.
And
2.
Rob, you get 2.
2.
And this one, the awesome one, that I've got loads of apostles and didn't get above the line. So, Chris, 2 points for every apostle.
14.
Yeah.
Mm. Could today be the day, Chris?
That's it for that. Right. So all of your remaining stuff converts into gold. So that coin can be a paint, and then 3 paint is a gold, and then the 3 gold is 3 points.
Got 1 point for 1 gold.
Can you just put mine up?
4 points for 4.
Did I just move yours by accident?
Yes.
Any remaining stuff?
So I've got these 4 things.
Yeah, don't think that.
They're all different, aren't they?
all different.
No.
So gears.
I lose 4.
Ooh.
I don't lose any. You don't lose any. You don't lose any. Next, assistance. Right. So this one is worth 15. Awesome.
Nice.
This one is worth the max it can be, which is 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think 11. I don't think it can be more than 11. And this one is 6. I knew I was going to do well at this.
Yep. I get 9 from my only one.
Go on, Chris, what you got?
So I've got 10 for this one, and then 3 for every purple one, so that's 6.
Any assistance, Rob?
No, something else.
No assistance. Right. And then these little objectives over here. So I get 16. 98.
I get 8.
Chris,
99.
you get 16.
Wow.
And Rob, you get 6. Well, you won this afternoon.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that is the final scores. So Chris wins with 120. Very, very close for second.
99.
I pulled it back in the end. 99, 98. Rob with 55.
But I think really the saddest thing here is about 10 seconds. Chris wakes up from the nap he's having downstairs. And he hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful dream.
Is it a dream?
Yeah, you did it. You have. Yeah.
I
Well,
had a good couple of combo
it's-
turns this time that I just
You
didn't
got a
pull
lot of
off.
points.
Yeah, the VP tokens have 100 on the
the
other
last
side.
time.
Yeah. Right, I think we are done. Now, just before you disappear, we are going to do a round the table discussion about the game because, as I mentioned at the start, this is not a sponsored playthrough. And whenever we do a sponsored playthrough on the channel, we don't give our opinions on the game because that would be wrong. But because it's not sponsored, we can be completely honest about our thoughts on the game. We'll go first with Chris. So you've played it twice. You
Yeah.
lost by a country mile.
Yep.
And then you won by a country
Yeah,
mile.
I definitely got my second game tactically better.
How?
I think it's just knowing in your kind of brain how either the chaining works or working up to even just a couple of those kind of.
So you did.
Because I didn't pick up
You
that
did
many
well on
workers
these.
again, but
You had 2 assistants.
yeah,
And you did well on these.
yeah,
So the 3 big scoring areas, not counting the during the game scoring that
Yeah.
you also did well on, you were in all of them.
but I did that early again this afternoon. Like
Yeah.
I did this game as well, and just managed to keep kind of churning through some more points in this game. I think, or having the right stuff to be able to do those 2 in one go, and kind of I like it. It's good.
Okay. Rob, going from winning the game this
Yeah.
afternoon by a country mile to
It's a bit
what
different.
what happened in this game then? Do you know?
Well, I think maybe it's partly because I didn't plan, but I tried to have a bit of a focus strategy. I thought I was going to go for this one. I think that's maybe a bit of a mistake because
This one.
Yeah, I wanted to get here basically
Right.
at some point, and I knew that maybe I wanted to get some of these as well. That was the plan, but I never got to trigger this because it was basically here, and I had to go like
It's
that.
there and
It's
there,
impossible,
isn't it?
It's impossible to go around the board.
Yeah.
So I never used that, which was a big waste. And also because I didn't build these things,
Yeah.
which was planning to do with that. So, but this morning it was different. This afternoon it was different because I think things happen at the right time,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't really plan it. It
Right.
just happened that way.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's just strategy. Maybe you shouldn't try and focus too much on strategy. You should just try and be opportunistic and see what happens rather than commit too much early.
So just picking up on one thing that you said there, the difference that I noticed in the 4-player game to the 3-player game is that this was less predictable,
Yeah.
slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, once everybody's here
Yeah.
and moving it 1
Yeah.
or 2 spaces,
Yeah.
you don't know where it's going to be.
Yeah.
But in a 4-player game,
Yeah.
there's 3 people before me moving this, and therefore it's more tactical. I mean, I've got a strategy. I know roughly what I want to do, and because everything is always twice on there,
Yeah.
you can get to it, but sometimes it's just really expensive to get to it.
And I wanted to see if I could get away without moving this up, which
Right, okay.
makes it more difficult. In the
It
4-player
does make
game.
it more difficult.
Yeah.
But you were managing your gears.
The gears were okay in the end, yeah, but it's just I didn't get I didn't capitalise on the strategy.
Okay.
So
Rob, first game of it.
Yeah.
Was it
apparently.
what you thought from scanning the rule book?
Yeah. So
Right.
partial sort of getting resources, partial on the map. I think having now played it once, few early actions I would have taken I wouldn't take. I think biggest mistake I made was
Don't grab the pair of
that's what I
scissors.
was going to use pointy stick.
Pointy stick.
This action, when I hit here,
Yeah.
I took the moon.
Rather than the assistant.
If I'd taken in the assistant, that assistant, I'd have had another probably 15 points from that game. But it would have been much closer.
That would have been 9.
Because I got 9 from him, and I also would have had that one before
Yeah.
Chris could have got it.
Right.
Because that was quite late, whereas I could have got it. I squandered a very
Oh, because the second
Yeah.
assistant.
yeah,
Yeah.
that one. Sorry,
Right, okay.
I squandered a very limited resource on a renewable that, in hindsight, I'd have been far better. But now I understand how much they are really worth. That makes it better for next time. And,
Yeah, what's interesting about the assistants is this one that gives you 5 points for every column. I got 15 for it because I was going for apostles a lot. The upgrade one, you can only get a maximum of 11. That caps out at 11. I think these are designed to be worth roughly around 10. And I think the thinking is you'll probably complete 2 rows.
yeah,
Completing 3 is hard to
You
do.
went very heavy on that.
Yeah, I was going to try and complete all of them.
You also hard to get squeezed on how many you can physically get out.
So you only got 1 apostle out.
Yeah, and I think I would have done better to have focused on that bit more because again, I could have got another assistant out by
Yeah.
pushing that. I think I got a bit caught up on getting up on those tracks, and maybe a few actions would have been better served trying to get a few more of these out. Because again, that could have just about managed to balance my guys, but getting, like I say, just an extra one of them, a lot more flexibility.
Yeah. There are definitely different routes to victory and different strategies. So you can play a game like you got 1 apostle out, I got 10. You could play a game where you don't really use this. You got 2 workshop tiles out, but you didn't put assistants in them. I think we all did get some workshops, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, they almost came because it's the initial bonus, and getting the extra work.
I think you probably need to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know. The designers, publishers might be able to help me. Can you win the game without building anything in the clock?
There's almost a feeling that one that you want getting in early.
I think I only built 1 this afternoon. Sorry,
1.
One.
You only
Yeah.
built 1 piece in
I think so,
here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Gosh.
I think getting in early, you get less immediate points because these are cheaper to build here, but you can, if you get it right, start building your chain up. And
Yeah.
therefore get a lot more
Yeah.
cumulative points.
But you were getting
This is so easy to break
huge
up.
amount of points.
Yeah, I was sort of
You were
going.
building for like 12 and
I
16.
was going in last at the end and getting big jumps, but that's because a cluster had been left, and if it had been scattered, it wouldn't have got.
And
any
this is
advantage.
interesting. I didn't realise this, but both of these spaces, it's only ever 1 gold. And then it's just a bunch of other resources.
Always a gold in the word, and then something.
Yeah, and this is a gold and an iron and something.
But again,
the
this
point
was-
is, for some things, once your production goes up, is relatively easy to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're at that point then of just resources. I think
So you want it to cost more so that you get more points.
Yeah, you actually get. And I think this was an interesting way this fell. It sort of limited. Maybe it had been a bit. It's been a bit more scattered out.
Okay.
It'd been worth a bit more.
Right.
I also think I neglected that earlier on, which didn't help. Because it was just off my line of sight, and after I forget it was there.
I'm
Okay.
desperate for that one more time.
So we've had a bit of a discussion. Let's go into the nitty gritty of a review. Who enjoyed the game?
50.
Rob's 50-50. So it's a good game. Let's talk about a few things. First of all, let's talk about the artwork. Personally, I like it. I saw a number of people commenting on various Facebook groups and Board Game Geek that the board was too colourful, and a lot of people didn't like it. Now, art style is very subjective. There are a number of other games in the gaming hobby where people love the artwork of it, and I don't like it whatsoever. This one, I think the colour palette is really nice. I don't think it distracts from the game. And you watching on the overhead camera, you might think, oh my God, the board's way too busy. Sitting here and playing the game, I'm not finding it too busy. I'm finding that all of the iconography and the graphic design is very clear. And the other stuff, the artwork, I'm not seeing the artwork when I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I think graphically, I was not confused at all by the busyness of the board.
I think there's a lot going on the board. I think the iconography is really solid.
Mm-hmm.
I think once you've seen it once, it's clicking really nicely.
Yeah.
There's very little ambiguity.
The only slight confusing thing, and there's no fix for this, is an X on something is normally bad,
But an X on
but an X on the gears is is good
It's
because
almost-
you want
yeah.
to lose
'cause,
the gears.
gaining these is not a good thing.
Yeah,
Almost.
exactly.
Yeah, like a flip or
So I think from a visual presentation, I have no problems with it, and I actually like it. I really like the art style. I really like the color palette. That's my thoughts on that. In terms of production quality of the game, I think this is exceptionally high. You might not see this on the overhead camera, but these pieces are super thick. The cardstock that's used for this, I think that's 4mm. I think it's 4mm. This is super thick, and this is also super thick, and there's a few other components as well that are really, really solid. Now,
Wooden pieces are good.
from a production point of view, doing thick cardboard is hard because what happens is it splits a lot more easily than your normal 1.5, 2mm cardstock. I'm getting into the technicalities of printing here, but it's important because this game isn't splitting, and also when I punched this game out, it punched out really cleanly. There was no problems with punching this out. And working in the industry, I know the difference between good print quality and not good print quality, and this is good. So whatever printers you used for this game, it's solid. Solid components that punch out really cleanly, don't tear, none of that stuff, which to be honest is what I was expecting, and it didn't tear. So that was good. Rob's mentioned the wooden pieces. They're all silkscreen printed on both sides. So so the sculptors, you have a man on one side, you have a woman on the other side. Every bit of wooden component, I think, well, apart from these, is silkscreen printed. Just little things like the score markers having plus 100 on the other side.
Yeah, it's nice.
So I think that's pretty good.
But one minor
Pretty good
thing,
quality.
this found this a little bit shifty.
Yeah, it moves a little
I
bit.
might have been tempted to have put
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
something just so it,
I'm going to put a little bit of sellotape
can't pop out.
on the underneath. Or what I might do is I might
Just
stick this, I might glue this to just a thin piece of card
something like that. Yeah.
and then put that underneath. I think that's what I'm going to
Just
do.
means it won't. ever
It
shift
won't
around.
shift it. It won't accidentally pop out.
'Cause if you've got
like
pudgy man hands, all it takes is a bit of whoops,
Yeah.
suddenly it's loose way. It's good. It's a nice idea. It generally works well,
Yeah.
but you can sort of see even then just doing that, that wasn't even intentional. There's a bit of a give in it.
Yeah, so that's probably what I'm going to do to that.
Nice.
But yeah, even the wood has got little
Yeah.
things on. The paint has got little things on. Yeah, production quality is really good.
There's enough extra components, or the different ones that you can have a different.
We're going to talk about variability.
Yep.
Right, off you go then.
Yep.
Show how many different ones of those there are.
We've got red.
There's 3 of each colour, I think,
Yep.
isn't there?
We've got 3 red apostles. This one's always 3 of the same colour of apostle. Blues are. What's that?
Which one?
so it'll be one
I don't know.
Number of blue buildings. Number
Yeah,
of each built.
one
Oh, yep, one. Oh, yep.
yeah,
So
zodiac
those 2
and
buildings
thingy
with
other
that.
as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Correct.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
And that's
Upgrades.
various upgrades.
Yeah.
So
So these ones, there's 3 of each. These ones, there's 3 of each.
Yeah.
There are 6 of these large stained glass windows
Yeah.
for you to use there. There are 6 of the blue scrolls. So that's the variability. And to be honest, I think that and that are the 2 biggest variable factors.
Well,
going
actually,
into
I'd
the
say
game.
the random start of this as well, because
Yeah.
that determines which ones of these are covered at the
Well,
start.
Chris had that. I mean, if you'd have managed to get all of these,
Yeah.
that would have been insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a link. But the other players need to spot that and say, nope, I'm going to go here and stop you
Yeah.
getting the link.
break,
Yeah.
break the chains.
So that, you're right, that is going to change the way that the game plays. It's not going to change people's directions like these will or these will, but it will change how people approach the building. So yeah, I think there's enough variability to make sure games are different each time. Speaking of variability,
Also, the starting cards.
the starting cards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
So
different
speaking of
variety.
variability, we used this tile. I'm just going to show you this on this board here. So this was the tile that we used, and it means round 1 before Roostergeddon was 5, then 5, then 3, then 3. Now you could use the other side. So that would have been different. We would have had 3, 3, then 5, and then 5. And there's a few of these included in the game. 5, 3, 5, 3, 3, 5, 3, 4, or 4, 4, 4, 4. So it's always the same number of rounds, I think. It's just how they are split up. And this one's interesting. 2, 2, and then 5, 5.
Yeah.
So this afternoon, we played on this one.
Yeah.
So it was 5 before the first Roostergeddon, then another 5, and then all of a sudden, the game just sped up massively
It ended
near the
abruptly,
end.
didn't it?
And it ended very abruptly. Yeah, I said I was going to show the different round tracks. There you go, I did. I'm reading your mind. So there's that. Now, in terms of weight of the game, if you've been watching this video from the start, you will probably know that this is a heavy game. I wouldn't say super heavy.
No.
I would say heavy. There is a lot of rules. It was a 35-minute teach, and I even forgot a couple of things like end of game scoring and that, and flipping this over. So it's a 35 to 40-minute teach from scratch, which means it is a heavy game. There's a lot going on in the game.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts.
A lot of moving parts, but the way that they've done the graphic design, like when you construct, here's the sequence for constructing. You don't have to remember many rules because the steps are all there. But you need to know to look to the steps. And to be honest, once you know the rules, you then don't need to look at the steps.
The key thing is remembering to put your workers down.
Remembering to put your workers down.
Early on, it's one of these, oh, it doesn't matter, but it starts to matter quite quickly
Yeah.
because these are a limited resource.
Yeah.
I think, Rob, you tripped up twice, didn't you, with
Yeah.
not having a spare
They're not having
Yeah,
a spare worker to do the build. The other thing that I want to mention, and this is more of a comment for regular viewers of mine who know the kind of games that I like, is I generally don't get on games where there are combos like this because I lose track. I do something and that thing gives me a bonus, and then I do that bonus and that gives me an apostle, and then I can place the apostle and that gets me an upgrade, and then I do an upgrade, and then, yeah. That's the nature of this game. It starts off nice and simple where you move the thing and you do 2 actions and that's it. But later on, you can have some epic turns. Thankfully, with live streaming it and people spotting things that we missed, we're okay. But otherwise, you are going to have players paying attention. And my recommendation, if you play this game, you keep an eye on the player to your left. So in other words, you take your turn, and then while you're taking your turn, while you finish your turn, and the player to your left is taking their turn, they talk through what they're doing and you just watch them, because it is so easy to miss the placement bonus
Yeah.
or put an apostle down thinking I'm putting an apostle down because I want to complete a column, forgetting the fact that placing the apostle gives you a bonus. I think, and it's not a fault with the game, it's a feature of games like this that you might miss some of the triggers in the game. And yeah, my recommendation for that is always talk through your turn and have the player who's just taken their turn watch you and keep an eye on you to make sure that you don't miss anything. That's what I would do.
That's partially something you said this afternoon, I think, that another of things that I did better this evening is instead of taking a pass action, where then you might not get so much, I managed to place an apostle to get workers back when I needed workers.
Right.
And then because that's a free action, you can then just dive into into like a turn again without having to take back and then kind of...
I don't think I passed. I don't think I passed once.
I don't think I did either, no.
I think that's what I should have done
Yeah.
when I was there, but that was because I kept getting workers back from people landing on my stuff. So,
But you can pass even if you don't have workers back.
yeah,
And that would have got you
Yeah.
7 moon movements.
yeah. I don't think that's really that good a feature of that
It's
track.
the thing is because it's Moon is okay,
Yeah.
but its major function is reducing this. If that hasn't crept up, it
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
do
True.
anything for you.
True.
You get
Yeah.
that might get you 3 resources, but you can get that from high level production on here. One of them's gold, which is therefore more adaptable.
Yeah. I didn't get my
50
production
I
up
think
all towards
the
end of
rest
stuff.
feels more like a reset than an active turn you want to be taking.
Yeah.
So taking it
Right.
gets your workers back, resets this. It's sort of locking you back.
It's a
in.
few resources, isn't it?
It's-
If you're moving 6, it's one of each resource.
Yeah, at most.
Yeah.
And that's only if you've gone really up on
Yeah.
on some of the tracks there. So potentially, you might view that as it's gone a bit awry.
Mm-hmm.
Take that as a reset turn to get your workers back, reset your gears,
Yeah.
get yourself a few resources of different kinds, and then come at it fresh.
Yeah.
Because if you can keep the momentum going through other actions, you're getting pretty more effective action every time. Because on here, you're getting 2 things.
Yeah.
I don't know, because maybe I haven't played it enough, but this track maybe seems weaker than this to me at the moment. But maybe with more plays, I would change that opinion.
Who knows? Yeah. Right. One other thing that I want to mention, and just a warning that I might start getting a little bit angry. So you've been warned.
Okay.
Let's talk about the rule book. And I'm not going to get angry for the reason you think I'm going to get angry, because this is a very, very good rule book. We learned how to play the game this afternoon with no preparation, just from the rule book. We didn't watch any videos. We didn't do anything. We just sat down. We read the rule book. We were a little confused by some of the parts of setup, but once we'd got through the setup, this is a very well written rule book that has everything in there. The structure of the rule book gets my seal of approval. It tells you the right rules in the right order. The rules that are actually written are really clear. There's lots of examples, and it's a really good rule book. So why is Paul going to get angry? Well, Paul's going to get angry because there are publishers bigger than Periloco Games, much bigger than Periloco Games, with much more experience of publishing games that are producing shockingly bad rule books. So my anger is at those publishers, and it just shows you that you don't need to be a big publisher to do a good rule book. This is a really good rule book. So congratulations to the whole team who put this rule book together. And what we've got here is we've got a relatively small publisher who's produced a fantastic game with good gameplay, but also production quality is great, graphic design is great, the rulebook is great, and it just makes me angry that there are games coming out every year from big publishers that should know better that are nowhere near as good a quality as this. There you go. Got that.
Got your chest
Got
better
that
now?
off my chest.
You all right?
What it does is it makes me appreciate a good rulebook because I read so many bad ones.
Yeah.
And the bad ones make me angry because they're from, and I'm not going to name the publishers, but you know who they are.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. That when I read a good rule book, it makes me happy and it calms me. So I'm going to go to bed tonight with this, I think.
that just end it there.
Carrying a rule book.
Carry on the rule book.
What's a pretty rulebook like you doing in a house like this?
Yeah.
Ooh, turn order.
Anything else that people want to mention?
No, I think it's across the board.
Who would play it again right now if it wasn't 11 o'clock at night?
Probably.
You're not. You
Probably.
would?
I would, just to see if my sort of opinion was justified.
Yeah.
Because I thought, maybe I just wasn't reading the game right this time.
Yeah.
I just felt like I wasn't getting the options that I needed.
If you're coming to GridCon, GridCon is my own convention that I run. It's happening in 3 weeks' time. If you are coming to GridCon, this is in the Hot Games library. What that means is this game will be permanently set up on a table for all 3 days of the convention. You will need to book a slot to play it, and I would recommend you, watch this video or at least read the rules beforehand. But you don't need to because the rulebook is good, so you can learn how to play from the rulebook. But that's not something I'd want to do in the middle of a busy convention. But yeah, this game is going to be set up permanently for 3 days at GridCon with people coming and playing it. So this was one of the hottest games that came out this year's Essen.
Yep, absolutely
Generally
right.
speaking,
Yep.
the majority of people that vote on a lot of the lists like the medium to heavy Euros, and this is in there. As I say, it's at the upper end for me in terms of the weight and complexity. Although for me, it's not the rules; it's in spotting the triggers.
Yeah.
That's the bit for me. The rules I was fine with. There's a lot of them, but they're all very clear. It's just the remembering to do all of the little bits.
Control of your resources as well, and that you can very quickly start to lock down all your player pieces by doing heavy on this, and then going, I'm I'm running out of pieces to actually work with because
Yeah.
you haven't unlocked them from here or here.
Yeah, yeah. It's a nice balance of I need to get the extra workers because I need the workers to put them on here and put them on here. And if you do that too early, you'll find that you don't have enough workers left. Yeah. Right, there is a solo mode as well. I haven't looked at the solo mode, but there is a solo mode. There's rules for it. There's extra components for it. And one final thing just before we go, I mentioned at the start, it's not a sponsored playthrough video. Big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for funding the channel. All of the advertising revenue from all of my videos goes to charity, and I'm only able to do that thanks to the support of the Patreon campaign. So if you like the content that I create and you want to support me directly, this is the first of many non-sponsored playthroughs for the next few months where I try and get through as many new Essen games. But yeah, if you want to support me directly, patreon.com/gaming rules. And if you are a Patreon supporter, you do get access to a lot of extra behind the scenes videos. For example, the three of us learning how to play the game this afternoon. Now, if you've watched this video tonight, you probably don't want to go back and watch us learning how to play it from the rulebook, but we'll be doing something similar next week with the next game. And those behind the scenes videos are available to Patreon supporters. Right, we're all done. Thank you very much to you three for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you all next week for some more videos, including Tuesday night, Mage Knight Apocalypse Dragon. That's happening on Tuesday night. I'll see you then. Cheers all. Bye-bye.